All right. It's Fresh Cash Friday, my friends. Fresh fucking Cash Fridays. It just rolls off your tongue. Fresh fucking Cash Fridays, baby. It's a new day, it's a new time, new dollar. It's all just we ready to go, baby. We ready to go today. Woohoo! If you guys haven't already hit that like button, let's blow it up. It's time to party. I'm actually doing a vlog today as well. So you guys are like on the stream, but you're going to watch the vlog later. So we're live on YouTube right now. It's 9:15. We're all set up. We are ready to rock and roll, and we're going to get started here. So we're going to live stream. It's 9:15 this morning, Friday morning, Fresh Cash Fridays. We're live on YouTube. You guys are watching the vlog, but you're also watching the live stream as well. It's like Inception. Who would have thought? So we're going to get ready for the market to open. We'll kind of map out the levels, and we'll talk about the plan and all that fun stuff right here with all my friends live on YouTube. So let's get into it. Doing a little vlog today. A little vlog from Orlando. Show people what I do a little differently here in Orlando compared to Hawaii. So it's an exciting time to be alive. Let's go. Big thank you for everybody for all their support the last week or so. We've had some good action on the channel. Yesterday, obviously, Red Day. It was frustrating. It's part of it. You know, we're back. The thing is, like, I got to remember, you know, no matter what, like, even having, if I have a 75%, 80% win-loss ratio, there will be losses. There will be red days, right? Like, if my green days, you know, I have weeks of green days, there will be red days. It always happens. It comes. You know, it's part of the business. So I love all the people in the chat, or I love all the people in the comments, or people on Twitter that are like, oh, this guy sucks. He lost money today. Get the fuck out of here. You know what I mean? Like, it's just so funny how everybody comes out of the woodwork. The moment that I have a red day, everybody's like, oh, I told you you're bad. I told you you're a bad trader. The thing is, like, I'm proud either way. What I'm proud about is that, number one, I didn't blow up. Number two, I stuck to my plan. I had my max loss. There's a reason that we have a max loss, right? Like, there's a reason. And it seems like a lot. Like, oh, you lost $3,000. But how many times have I made $4,000, $5,000 in one day? $6,000 in one day? So, yeah, I'll take a couple max losses, you know? I'll take a couple. The thing is, like I said, it's progress. Like, in the past, you know, 2 years ago when I was a trader or when I started trading, I would have blown up. I would have been like, fuck max loss. I'm going to lose everything. Like, I would have ended up losing 5,000, 6,000. Probably not that much because it would have been like 500. But in general, you know, it's progress. So I'm either way, I don't care what anyone says. I'm proud to the fact that I was able to, you know, stop and walk away. You know what I mean? Like, I hit my max loss. That's part of the plan. We have a plan for a reason. We have a strategy. There is a max loss on the account, and then we're done. It's that simple. So anybody that had anything else to say yesterday literally can just go and get fucked. And I just love all the, like, everybody coming out of the woodworks in the chat and in the comments. Oh, yeah, your strategy doesn't work. Oh, you don't know what you're doing. You know, it's like, come on. You got to give me a break here, people. Give me a break. Get out of here. It's so easy in hindsight, right? Like, everybody's the best trader in the world in hindsight. If everybody made money in hindsight, we'd all be fucking millionaires. You know, we'd all be millionaires if we could just trade in hindsight. Fuck, I'd be a quadrillionaire. I'd have so much money if I could just sit here and look at the charts in hindsight. But either way, like I said, we hit our max loss, and then we walked away. We're done. It's part of it. I don't care what anyone says. So everybody can get fucked. Everybody can get fucked. You know, it's like, I want to see those guys live trade, day trade on YouTube live. I want to see that. I want to see that happen. All right, let's take a look at the charts. Fuck the haters. Let's make some money today. It's Fresh Cash Friday, baby. It's Fresh Cash Friday. Like, EA, think about it. Even Michael Jordan, you know, one of the best basketball players to ever live, he lost games. He missed points. He said, Michael Jordan said he lost over 9,000 shots in his career. Think about that. Or maybe not 9,000. Maybe it was 3,000. I think it was 9,000, actually. Let me look. I gotta know now. I gotta know. What did Michael Jordan, how many? Yeah, 9,000 shots. Michael Jordan lost 9,000 shots. And you think people are like, oh, he sucks at basketball. The dude's the worst. No. All they think about is Michael Jordan being the motherfucking GOAT. All right? So get out of here, people. Let's go. All right, let's take a look at the charts. Is the music too loud? I'm getting pumped up here. All right. I actually took away the 8 EMA on the chart. I talked about this on Twitter over the night. The idea of basically, not that I think the 8 EMA is a terrible EMA to have on the chart, but yesterday I just want to point out, before we get into today's action, look at yesterday how that 21 EMA really just gave us so many good setups. And remember yesterday, I ended up shorting too early because the 8 EMA gave me like a signal where I was like, I wanted to short. I think it was literally like right in this section here. So the 8 EMA, pretty much like the 8 EMA was right here. And look where we pushed up to. We pushed up to that 21 EMA before making that breakdown. We've dropped from the 50s down there to the 30s. So I really want to today just to kind of force myself to really be patient. No over trading today, no getting in early. Like this right here was a really frustrating trade for me because I literally said on the stream, I was like, guys, I'm looking for this move back up to the 52s. But then the 8 EMA was acting as resistance right there. And guess what? I ended up getting short, and then I got stopped out, and then boom, the market moved lower. So, you know, I think today is a good idea just to kind of force myself to not overtrade, to not get in early, you know. I'm looking for 21 EMA today. Look at that 21 EMA yesterday. I mean, there were so many good setups off of the 21 EMA. Even at open, like if you were, I mean, it was just 21 EMA yesterday was the spot to be. So we know the strategy works. Same idea like as always. You know, we're looking for these breakdowns. You look for the push up here. I mean, look at that. How many setups did we get yesterday? 1, 2, 3 here. All these trades off the 21 EMA yesterday. Literally. And every single one. You got from here, from the 57s down to the 41s, 10 points. You got this move here from the 48s down to the 30s. We'll say 10, easy 10 points. This one right here from the 38s down to the 13s, 20 points. And those were all off of the 21 EMA. The same exact strategy that we use all the time here on the channel. But, yeah, I mean, that's, you know, that's what I need to be focused on. I need to be focused on it today, you know, just being patient. Because you can see, like, it just gave us some really good setups today on that 21 EMA. I mean, even right there, I got this, actually traded this the end of day yesterday. This setup right here was beautiful. Again, getting stuck there at the 21 EMA. So today, 21 EMA is going to be the big focus. Obviously, you know, I think it's going to allow me to be a little bit more patient. You know, a little bit more patient. Don't take anything that's not looking like a good setup, right? Like that's what we're focused on. The new indicator that I'm testing out is, I'll talk about it over the weekend. I don't want to talk about it just yet because I'm still testing it out. I want to make sure it's like solid before I talk about it because, yeah, I want to, you know, do a little testing. But I do think the indicator that I'm looking at right now, not working on, but really kind of testing out is I think it gives you a lot of really solid info, a lot of information that can be very valuable. Even, I mean, yesterday we talked about that fair value gap move. And okay, let's get into the day. Here we go. On the day right now, a couple things to think about, pivot points, all that fun stuff here. What do we got? On the SPY today, we are going to be, I think, gapping down here on the downside on the SPY, right? Kind of pushing back up. The SPY closed yesterday at 407. Right now we're at 405 on the SPY. So there is that possibility of a gap fill kind of back up to the upside here. Yesterday, you can see we closed yesterday around that 96 level. So there's a possibility of a gap fill back to the upside there. And we'll see what happened on the SPY right there. For the pivot points on the ES today, pretty nice. We got the pivot points up to the 4,113 area for that first pivot on the ES. And that 409 area on the SPY. So kind of just waiting and watching right now to see what happens here at open. The hourly chart kind of bouncing back, but we're right there at yesterday's previous close or previous day close. So yesterday we closed Like I said, we closed yesterday there on the ES right there at like, what, 78? Was that the low yesterday? Yeah, no. So, sorry, yeah. Yesterday's low of day yesterday was 78. So we'll be watching that kind of 80 to 70 level this morning and see if that turns into resistance. If we can get above that low of yesterday, we would be looking for, you know, that move up, possibly trying to get that, I would say maybe that pivot point up there at the 4,100 area, 4,113 on the SPY. So that's what we're watching. So let's just kind of, you can see mapping out here on the 3-minute chart. We obviously know that this is going to be kind of resistance up here at that 4,095 level. We've got support so far down here at the 60s. Support there at the 60s, and right now kind of pushing back up. The MACD bullish here on the 3-minute chart. The ES trying to push back up right now and having that idea of the gap fill to the upside. Gap fill to the upside today. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Like I said, on the hourly chart, kind of reversing back up now off of that 60 level. We kind of got like almost a double bottom there at the 60s. And just kind of waiting and watching here. Just waiting and watching. Waiting and watching. All right, all right. If you guys haven't already hit that like button, help me out. Blow up that like button, baby. We're doing some more giveaways today. We got more fun to come. Sticking to the plan. But like I said, we're kind of watching to see what happens at this level right now. This is the low of day from yesterday. No news today. I don't think there's any news today. No news today. Right now, trying to push back up here. 78s on the book map here. Book mappy. You see on the book map, we got some resistance there at the 80s right now. Trying to push back up here. The point of control, I think it was like kind of, yeah, right there. Point of control is right kind of where that VWAP's at right now. So let's see how she plays out here. Let's see. Right now, pushing up there to the VWAP. The VWAP there, kind of, it's funny. It's right there at the 80 level, right where that low of day was yesterday as well. So right now, trying to push back up here on the 15-minute chart. Possibly kind of push back up maybe into that 85 level, 90 level here at open. See what happens at that point. Is it real news today? Like, is it real news or is it just like, let me see. What are y'all talking about? News. I looked yesterday. I didn't think there was any news. If it's not like 3-star news, it's not. I don't care. It's not news. It's 2-star news. We got 2-star news at 10 a.m. Michigan consumer expectations. So keep that in mind. It's a consumer sentiment at 10 o'clock. We also have Fed Waller speaking at 12:30 today. So 12:30, we got a speaker, and then we've got the consumer sentiment news here at 10 o'clock. So here we go. Just kind of sitting back here waiting and watching. We got about 3 minutes right now, 3 minutes till the market opens. And we're pushing up right now to that previous low of day from yesterday. They're at the 80s. Kind of putting in some higher lows here as well. They're at the 70s. You can see on the 15-minute chart, the 15-minute chart here, kind of pushing up there, breaking out. We got the VWAP right now. They're at the 80s. Kind of looking to see how this plays out. We got this fair value gap on the 15-minute chart here. So possibly maybe kind of push back up into this level, see how this reacts to this big drop candle there, and kind of look maybe possibly move down from here. What do you guys think? Where are we at? What are we thinking? That's also lining up perfectly with the hourly chart as well. So hourly chart also showing that fair value gap here from pretty much the 80s to like the 88s. So you're thinking like if we could push it up here, 85, get denied, and then we would start to push back down. And yeah, got this overall, I think there's a trend line kind of, we broke that downward trend line there. Pivot points, all that fun stuff. We got the pivots coming up there on the ES. There's a pivot at the 4,113 area. And then to the downside, there's a pivot at the 4,056. Yeah. We'll see how it goes. 15-minute chart. I'm really going to be focused on the 15-minute chart today. You know, let's focus on, you know, just nice setup today. I'm going to maybe take only like one contract, you know, take one contract today. Just nice and easy. Yeah, you have this fair value gap. You have a fair value gap as well. Fair value gap down there at the 670 area. So we'll see what happens here at open. Just kind of waiting. I'm not going to try to trade that first fucking 5 minutes, do something stupid. Just going to wait for like a nice, good setup. I mean, yesterday I literally I just blew my wad in that first 30 minutes and just fucked myself. And then after that, it was just, I wasn't going to get back from that. So it was amazing because, you know, after that first 30 minutes yesterday, there were so many good setups. And yeah, we just don't want to blow our wad there. Right now, the market pushing through the VWAP here from the 60s up there to the 80s now. And here we go. Market is open. Sorry, yeah, market's open. Let's go. Market's open for business, baby. We're live on YouTube. If you guys haven't hit that like button, help me out. Blow up that like button. Let's see what happens here when we push up into this 85 level. Bunch of resistance there at the 85s right now on the book map. The market is open. It happened so quickly. It happened so quickly. I didn't even know. There we go, up there to the 85s now. Market pushing up. We're vlogging. We're live on YouTube. It's 9:30, baby. We're starting it up here strong. The market trying to push up there right now. We got that little kind of possible gap fill to the upside, which looks like it's kind of trying to do right now. If it gets through this 85 level, we're looking for maybe a push up to the 90s there. And right now, like I said, we're vlogging. We're also live on YouTube. It's like we're live and we're also vlogging. It's Inception, baby. It's Inception. Doing a little vlog today. Show you guys what I'm up to here in the Florida life. Florida life here. Right now, pushing up there. On the book map, you can see all that liquidity kind of stacking up there. 85s. You got the 90s up there. So right now, we pushed up into that 85 level. Right where that fair value gap is. And just kind of sitting back here, waiting and watching for a good setup. Watching to see kind of what happens here on this first 15-minute candle. We've been squeezing back up since that move down there to the 60s. So we'll kind of just sit back. We're above the VWAP right now. The VWAP there at the 80 level. VWAP at the 80 for the 15-minute chart. If my voice is low, turn up your fucking mic. Turn up your fucking headsets. I don't know, people. God. Get a better link? What's wrong with my link? People are always like, my link doesn't work. What's wrong with my links? They work. I don't know why you guys have problems with links. God, these people, I can't live like this. All right, so we're pushing back up. Like I said, we have that gap in the SPY. That would push us up to like the 407.50 area for that gap fill on the SPY to the upside here. We're above the VWAP on the ES. We're above the VWAP on the SPY, but right now pushing up here, like I said, that 85 level, kind of a area to get through in terms of if the bulls are going to try to push it all the way up and fill that gap there. So right now, just waiting and watching here on the 3-minute chart. Market pushing up here. No real reason to do anything just yet. On the hourly chart as well, that 85 level. Ugh, I didn't even see what messages. I can't read the chat every fucking second and try to trade and try to do this all, guys. Come on. I'm trying. I'm trying, people. I'm just one person. I'm one person here. I'm just one person. I'm one person here. No trades yet. Just waiting and watching. Like I said, not going to just jump in crazy today. Waiting for, you know, some good setups here. Waiting for some good setups here. On that 15-minute chart, we know that we talked about that earlier. This area right here, need to get through that. And then you're thinking possibly kind of up into here next. Fill that gap. You'll basically be filling that gap if we get up there to the 90s. What price do I think it'll reverse? I'm thinking possibly fill that gap here on the SPY. This is the 15-minute chart right now. We got above that low of day from yesterday. The low of day was there at the 78s. We got above that. So right now, market still just kind of pushing up here, 85, 86s. And just sitting back right now and waiting and watching. Looking like she wants to push up here into the 90s on the book map right now. So just because yesterday was a sell-off doesn't mean today is a sell-off. Just because the market sold off yesterday, don't mean the market has to sell off today. Currently just going straight up right now. The one day that I don't jump in at open is when it just goes straight up. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. You gotta love that. Literally. Normally, I would have jumped in at open and just been like, whee, taking that all the way to the moon. But today, trying to not just jump in at open, and then today is when she goes high. I know, I'd be like, hey, I just jumped in 30 contracts. Let's go. The indicators are blinding you. Why don't the indicators blind you? Why is everybody so harsh on me? I'm trying, people. We're doing it. We're trading. Relax. So we got to the high of that. We got the high there at the 88s. Watching this 15-minute candle here. We still got 7 minutes. We got that news coming out as well. We got news at 10 a.m. today. News at 10 a.m. today. We got point of control right now there at the 80s as well. Touch that 21 EMA. That's going to be a difficult one. I don't know. Let's see that 21 EMA. We're pretty extended right now on the book map. We have, on the ES right now on the 3-minute chart. MACD is bullish here, so just waiting and watching here. If you guys haven't already hit that like button, help me out. Blow up that like button. It's free to like. I love you guys. Yeah, I mean, people keep saying like, oh, the reason that I'm having trouble this week is because I'm not in Hawaii, you know, blah blah blah. But you know, who really knows? You know, I'm not gonna sit here and like make excuses of like, oh, I'm stressed out, I'm sad because I'm not in Hawaii. I can't trade because I'm not in Hawaii. I mean, that's a cop out, right? Like that's a legitimate cop out. I think it was a really difficult week. You know, that's what it was. That's what it comes down to. The funny thing is, yeah, yesterday after the fact, obviously, you know, it was an easy day of selling. I knew that yesterday was going to be a gap fill. I just, you know, fumbled the bag. So at least I didn't think that we were going to go high. Like, at least I wasn't like, oh, we're going to go to the moon tomorrow. So interesting that you can see we pushed up there on the 15-minute chart into that gap, or into that fair value gap here that we talked about just earlier. Right there. We pushed up into that now, so we're getting denied on the 15-minute chart. Getting denied there right now. We're above the VWAP. So we'll see what happens here. It's so funny. I don't know what people just go off on the idea of like if I have a red day. Like, oh, he had one red day. He's been green for the last month, but he had one red day. Oh, he fucking sucks. He's the worst trader in the fucking world. Wow, look at that. Probably should have possibly shorted there, huh? What do you guys think? See, it's so fucking hard. Like, look at that. Just getting denied perfectly at that 88. The high right there. That was pretty much like right there. Off of that fair value gap here. Is it a coincidence? I don't know. Wow, look at that reversal right now, huh? I know we're waiting. I'm not jumping in. I'm not jumping in. We got news coming out at 10 a.m. today as well. News at 10 a.m. We pulled back to that 15 to the 21 EMA on the 3-minute chart here. Herbito. Guys, please don't spam the chat. Like, it's not like you're going to get banned. So if you want to be a part of the action, like, you're not spamming the chat's not going to get you any reaction. It's just going to get you banned. So I don't want to have to ban you, but I will. MACD looking like it's going to cross here. Wow. Wow. Look how that played out there. Looking at the 3-minute chart right now, we're pulling back here to that 21 EMA. We got the news coming out here in about 15 minutes. If you guys haven't hit that like button, help me out. Blow up that like button, baby. Let's go. Just sitting back here waiting and watching for the right moment. I'm probably going to wait either way, probably till 10 a.m. till this news comes out. So. Adjust my trend line. Seeing what happens here if we hold this level here, kind of that support there at the 74, 75 level, and start to get this push back up here. Brandon Blues, guess what? Fuck you. Get the fuck out of here. Like, where the fuck? Like, why? Like, what is wrong with you motherfuckers? Like, why would you literally, like, who would wake up in the morning and be like, today I'm going to go on YouTube and I'm going to go on somebody's live stream and I'm going to talk shit because I'm that big of a piece of shit. Like, I'm literally, like, what is wrong with these fucking people? How big of a fucking loser can you be? Like, think about that. Like, I wake up in the morning and I'm like, okay, today I'm going to fucking go, I'm going to go on YouTube and I'm going to talk shit. That's what I'm going to do today. Like, what a miserable piece of fucking shit. Think about that. Like, literally, you know what I mean? Like, how big of a piece of shit can you be? Insanity. The last thing, I wake up in the morning, I think about making money. I'm not like, today I'm going to go troll somebody on YouTube. That's what I'm going to do. My life is so insignificant. I am such a piece of shit that I'm going to go and troll someone on YouTube today. You know, like, what the fuck? All right, so I'm jumping in long right here. We'll get to see if we can get this break back to the upside. Nice little move back up here. Beautiful. See if we can get this push up there. I'll just take some right there at 84.75 if we can push. There's that. Maybe a little bit higher, actually. Let me see. We're getting that beautiful breakout here. And, 86 is right there trying to push. Keep my stop right at the entry now. See if we can't get through that 86 level here. Beautiful. Nice little easy trade. Patrick Wieland set up nice and easy, baby. There we go. Today is all about just nice and easy. I just need to go nice and easy. I don't need to do anything crazy. One contract, $250, boom. And that played out perfectly there. 21, being patient. Today is all about patience today. You can see there on the 3-minute chart, we got that. I was actually a little late to that entry. That 79 would have really kind of been the breakout there. But I would have wanted maybe a little bit more, maybe like one more candle to the sideways. But there's that little breakout. We pushed back off the 21 EMA right there. So, there we go. Gotta vlog this. Gotta vlog it. First trade of the day. We're live on YouTube. Got a little trade here on the 3-minute chart. That breakout there, up there to the 86s. Today, I'm just trading one contract. The last thing that I want to do is have a red day, especially when I'm vlogging and fucking I'm over here vlogging my whole day as I'm live on YouTube and all that. And I don't want to have a red day when I'm vlogging it. So it is Fresh Cash Friday. We're doing it. One trade down so far. Let's see if we can just stay focused. We got news coming out here at 10 a.m. Somebody commented like, oh, he doesn't know about the news. Get the fuck out of here. I knew. It is what it is. I just got to quit trading. I just got to quit trading now. I'm done trading. I'm done. One trade. I'm done. I'm out of here. Peace. I mean, I wouldn't say, come on, like, guys, don't sit here, like, and every time I do something, everyone's like, yeah, but you shouldn't have entered. You should have, like, come on. It was a trade. We took a trade. Relax. And look at that. Took profit there at the 86s. I saw there on the book map, we had that 86 resistance. So, I mean, like I said, I didn't even get the best entry there, but still took profit right there at 86s. And we'll kind of see what happened. How come I don't use TradingView for executions? It's laggy, honestly. I've tried to use it before, and I just have not been impressed with the lag between TradingView and my broker. Have you guys ever noticed that? I do feel like sometimes TradingView is laggy for entries and exits. So we got that news coming out here in 12 minutes. News coming out in 12 minutes. Oh, here comes Hanny. He's got such a giant ego. Oh, Hanny, I'm fucking banning you too. I know you're always commenting on the channel. Thanks for your support, but I don't give a fuck. I will literally ban every motherfucker in this chat. Let's go. There's going to be nobody left watching me on YouTube because I banned everybody. I'm just going to ban every motherfucker on the chat from now on. Just let's go. Hey, I'm all for constructive criticism. I'm all for it, you know. Give me some constructive criticism. But everything else, just get the fuck out of here. Oh, still pushing 86s. Still pushing 86s. And it's not even I'm not trying to ban my haters or whatever you want to say, but I just don't, why put any effort into it, you know? Like, why should I put any effort into even worrying about what people say? Oliveira, how can I trade like a retail and still be profitable? Hey, guys, I know everybody is very convinced that there's only one way to trade, there's only way to do it, but I won't lie to you. I think there's multiple ways to trade in this world, right? Like, there's multiple ways to fucking trade. I've met people that trade with like the weirdest setups, the weirdest like strategy ever, and they still make money. So at the end of the day, whatever works for you, you know? Whatever works for you, it works. So like, I don't know why people get like so upset about like, oh my God, I can't believe you're trading like this. Why do you use this indicator? And then all the people talking shit right now in the chat. Look at this move up. There you go. Up there to the 89s. So the funny part is we literally talked about this idea here before it even happened. We put the trend line there. There's the move up. I would say this is very far from flipping a coin. I flipped a lot of coins in my life, and I've never been consistently flipping coins. But I've been consistent trading, so I mean, I don't know what you want me to tell you. I've been to Vegas. I've been to Vegas at least 25 times in my life, and every single fucking time I go to Vegas, I lose money gambling. So that's pretty bad odds. Pretty fucking bad odds. But I would say that I've made money trading more than 25 times. Hell, the last time I went through step 2 in the combine, I fucking went 3 days straight, not one loser. Made $9,000 in profit. And people are like, oh, this guy's strategy doesn't work. Doesn't work. He doesn't know what he's doing. So that fair value gap getting filled there, trying to push up right now on the 15-minute chart. We got this news coming out here in 8 minutes. News in 8 minutes, baby. If you guys haven't hit that like button, help me out. We got 3,500 people watching. We're going to do a Topstep account giveaway here today. Topstep account giveaway today. So we need to get some likes. I think we got 3,500 people watching. We got to get at least 2,000 likes, you know? I mean, I didn't put those lines. I'm just using, this is a new indicator that I'm using. Just trying it out. I'm just testing it out right now. Everybody relax. I didn't put these lines on there. I'm just trying them out. The only line that I added was the VWAP right there. The VWAP right now, they're at the 80s. So. Still getting stuck here at the 90s. We got that news coming out here. News coming out today. Got the news coming out. Should we put the members only? Should we go for members only today? Do a five reset giveaway. That might, I don't know how that would that, who needs 5 resets? We'll do members only at 10:30. After 10:30, we'll do members only. We'll let all the haters keep getting attention for a little bit, and then we'll do the members only after 10:30. If we can get 1,500 likes on the stream, I won't go members only. I won't go members only if we get 1,500 members on. If we get 1,500 likes on the stream. Look at how fast the likes start moving. I don't know. It's like so funny. I gotta beg people to hit the likes, and then when I say something, they all do it, and then the likes happen. Still getting stuck here at the 90s, that 90 area. The high on that candle there, 89.75. Oy. We got news coming out. We got some sentiment news that involves inflation and all that fun stuff coming out here. That comes out at 10 a.m. So I think at this point, you just kind of wait for 10 a.m. news. I'm for reals up $8,000. No, you're not. Get the fuck out of here. How are you up $8,000 right now? What did you trade? 30 contracts? And I'm offended. I'm for reals, by the way, that you're not a member of the channel making $8,000 over here. That's pretty fucked up, by the way. That's pretty fucked up. That's pretty fucked up. That's some fucked up shit right there. I see there was a guy on Twitter the other day. He's like, I'm going to turn $100 into $1 million. Like, why do people even like make those like bets? Like, why do they even like say it? Like, hey, I'm gonna turn $100 into $1 million. Like, why? Like, why do you like? Where do people even get off? Like, where? Like, I just don't get it. Like, it's just like, what do you get from even making that claim? Like, I'm gonna make this claim, guys, that I'm gonna turn $100 into $1 million. Like, if you're that good at trading, why turn $100? Why trade $100? Why not just start trading fucking $10,000? Why start with 100? Like, who are you proving to? You know what I mean? Like, literally, like, who are you proving to? Like, I just don't get the spiel there. I think if you want to join the membership, there's a thing right there to do that. I don't know. We got 4 minutes here till the market opens. We got 4 minutes until the news comes out here. We're still holding right now at the 80s. We're kind of chopping around 80 to 90 level. We got that point of control right now here at the 84. We got the VWAP at the 80s as well. So, listen, I will teach you how to turn $100 into $1 million. But first, you just need to pay me $5,000. Like, that's literally the scam. Like, hey, look. I'll teach you how to turn 100 into $1 million, but first, you need to pay me $5,000. Best way to get rich in this market is, there's an old saying, if you want to become a millionaire from day trading, the best way to become a millionaire day trading is to start out with $2 million. You want to get rich trading? Start out being rich. Me have a trade-off with any other YouTuber out there. There is no other YouTuber out there that could even come close to my skill level. So, it would be like LeBron James. It would be like me playing basketball with LeBron James, right? It's not going to be entertaining to watch. It's going to be a blood fest. It's going to be a murder fest. So the idea of me going against any other YouTuber out there trading, it just wouldn't even be fair. I would feel bad. You know, I would literally feel bad about it. Like, I would literally be embarrassed because it'd be like me literally like fighting a small child. All right, we got 2 minutes till the news comes out. 2 minutes till the news come out. And that's me being very humble. If I wasn't humble, I'd say, hey, fuck everybody. I'll kill anybody. No. All I'm saying is in a very humble way that there is no other YouTuber out there that comes anywhere close. ICTs, I don't consider ICT a YouTuber, to be honest. So I'm just putting that out there. I don't consider him a YouTuber. I'm talking about like these guys that are like literally just like YouTubers. You know what I mean? I don't know. He's different. He's not a. I just don't feel the problem with like so ICT is not really. It's just different. It's a different kind of thing, I guess. I'm talking about like actual YouTubers, right? Like guys that are out there just like YouTubing. So right now the book map's showing we're getting the liquidity, losing that liquidity right now. And getting ready for these numbers to come out. Numbers at 10 a.m. And we also have a Fed speaker at 12:30 today. I mean, still to this day, nobody does what I do. So I really, like, it's not about being humble or not. It's fucking, it's just the truth. I've been on YouTube since 2016 doing this shit. Show me somebody else who's been doing it like I've been doing it, you know? Here we go. The numbers are out. The market is moving. Dumping. That's up. Oh, it's up. Numbers. Volatility here. Running some stops. Maybe back over 86s here. We push up to the 90s if this thing squeezes. But right now, to the downside here. See what the market thinks of these numbers. Right there at the VWAP right now. Right there at the VWAP right now. The market bouncing around here. It's popping. It's hot. The SPY pretty much like almost filled that gap from yesterday. Like pretty much. We filled that gap, I'd say. I'd say we're pretty darn close to that gap being filled. So just right now, sitting back, waiting and watching to see what happens here. Once again, testing that 21 EMA. We got that resistance here at the 88, 75, 90 level. Market trying to kind of push back up, it looks like. Still holding. I think as long as we kind of hold here at the 75s, there's still potential to kind of push up into that 90s. So let's see what happens. If we can't hold 75s, well then we go down, down, down. I mean, if you got into that trade before the news came out, that's not trading, that's gambling. So I see people in the chat, they're like, I'm in it right now. Like, no, do not try to act to me like you're fucking some genius. Like, that's 100% gambling. If you shorted before that news came out. There's always somebody in the chat like, well, I shorted. Haha. I'm a genius. Like, no, get the fuck out of here. Right now, we're trying to hold there at the 75s. Market getting tighter and tighter. I mean, this, I would say, you know, we're pretty much still chopping. We really haven't had a clear direction yet. We have not had a clear direction. We're similar to, you know, just yesterday, that first 30 minutes, chopping around here. No real like clear direction as of right now. So that first 30 minutes just pretty much chop. And I'm staying out of it. I'm staying out of it. I'm staying out of the chop, my friends. What I would basically like now is to kind of get this move down. I think what would set us up for a nice move down would basically kind of get through this level, you know, and then we flip the 21 EMA with the 51 EMA, and then we get through that 60 level. We get through 60 here, we kind of set up for a good short opportunity. Because below 60s, you got the pivot point down there at the 56s, and then after that, you're looking at like 4,022. Obviously, in hindsight right now, it's easy to look at it and be like, well, fuck, I should have shorted before the news came out. But it's not always that simple, my friends. This easily could have spiked up. If the news came out and the market liked the news, the algorithms liked the news, it easily could have squeezed up and we could be at 4,100 right now. So right now we got the MACD crossing. MACD is looking bearish. This 70 level trying to hold right here. On the book map right now, there's buyers at 69. Buyers at 69. You guys are something else. The chat is lit. The chat is lit. All right, we're going members only. I feel bad for the members of my channel that are having to deal with all the insanity in the chat right now. Sorry about you. You guys just couldn't play nicely, could you? You just couldn't play nicely. Just couldn't play nicely. And we're back. Members only, baby. Market squeezing back up here. The funny part is you think about all the little trolls and all the haters that can't comment during members only. Like they're so mad right now. Like they're probably just fucking like rage quitting. Ah! They're so angry. They're pissed. They're fuck. Goddamn, for $5 he got me. He got me. He got me, man. Pushing back up there to the VWAP right now. We're still kind of holding that 68, 69 level. That was that 70s. So a little push back up here. Still kind of, I would say we're still chopping. I mean, this is still choppy McChopperson right here. Would you guys agree? Would you agree? We're still chopping? I say we're still chopping. I would say we're still chopping here. I'm not going to touch it yet. All right, so right now it's 10 o'clock. We're still live here on YouTube, obviously, and we came out with some news. We got like over 3,500 people watching right now on the stream, and we're doing members only. The members are stoked on that, and we're just kind of sitting back here waiting and watching. The market's still kind of chopping around here, to be honest, so we're just kind of waiting. I'm not going to, like, force anything. We got one good trade so far. You know, obviously yesterday was a red day, and we know that. So it's not like I'm over here bragging that I'm a millionaire, but, you know, it's just part of the process. And now we're just kind of waiting to see what happens here. We're at a point where, you know, the MACD, everything's just not lining up perfectly. Like, I know all I need to do is just literally be super patient, and there's going to be a really good setup at some point. So, like, yesterday was a good example. You know, we went too hard in the morning, and then afterwards we paid the price because we basically tried to trade the chop and we got fucked up, and then the really good setups all happened kind of like after 11 o'clock. So that's the, you know, a good lesson to remind ourselves. Like there's no race here. There's no rule that we have to put 20 trades on. Patience, baby, patience. And now we're pretty much back into this range now. Back into the range here on this thingy. I wish the MACD was kind of doing something, because this could kind of set up here for a breakout. There's that breakout there. Problem is, even if we get it, like if we get above, so like pretty much like I said earlier, we just want to basically be like, let's push through here, pull back, and then get one of those. The chop is real, so that choppity chop. Nice little stop run below 70s. They chopped it up there good. They chopped it up real nice. Chopped it up there real nice. If you guys want to learn more about Topstep, there's a link there in the chat box to learn more about Topstep. Today, I'm trading in the Topstep funded account. Went through the combine. Today will be my 5th day trading in step 1 of the Topstep combine. So I'll be done after today. Today will be my last day here in the combine. So you can see on Monday, we made $9,000 in the combine. We got to pretty much just trade for 5 days total. And then after today, we will be into step 2 of the combine. Like I said, I already have my funded account, but we're just doing, basically, at this point, the nice thing is once I get through step 2 again, I'll have a backup account. Like if I end up losing my funded account, I'll be ready to go right back into it. So we got one more day here, and then we'll be step 1 complete for the combine here on Topstep. And then Monday, next week, Monday, we'll go into step 2. So there's the breakdown. You guys are wondering, wow, what is he doing? What's going on? That's what's going on. Right now, the market trying to push up here still. Everybody said they were going short earlier. Well, look at that. MACD trying to curl up here. This is looking good for that push up here, possible. On the ES, we have a pivot point all the way up there at the 4,112 level. 4,112. That was the breakout right there on that move up here, over 85. There we go, 90s now. The bulls are back, baby. The bulls are back. I'm going to start selling step 2 accounts. I'll start selling funded accounts. For $1,000, you can buy my funded account. You can buy my funded account for $1,000. Wow, look at that breakout there. Wowzers. That was a nice little move, actually. Just did not like that we're still like just in this chop zone here. Up there to 94s now. She's not stopping. We got to get above that one. I'd say got to get above 100 here. 4,100. Got to be running into that liquidity here in this area. This is what we talked about earlier. This is from that overnight area. And then pretty much like even from like yesterday too. Look at this thing going, baby. She's going. Holy guacamole. Holy guacamole. The gap fill, I would say, fully filled there on the gap. On the SPY now. So we filled the gap to the upside. Beautiful. And we're going to be running up into that liquidity here. Be interested to see what happens if we get above this 4,100 area. There's a fair value gap at the 4,100s on the hourly chart. Market holding yesterday's low, basically. 5 Mile got funded. Let's go. All right. It's funny because I feel like today, it's always such a like a mental fuckery. Like when you have a red day, you end up like coming back, you're like, okay, today I'm gonna, go slow, go easy. But this setup right here from the 80s and the 90s, that was like pretty much my textbook type of setup here. Patrick Wieland textbook setup here. I honestly think if you're gonna go into the funded account with Topstep, the best thing to do is go do the pro account, because what's nice about the pro account is you basically trade. It's like you go into the pro account, you then make $5,000 in the pro account, and then you start out with a funded account with $5,000 worth of equity, basically. Like in terms of like you already have $5,000 like in profit in that account. So it gives you more wiggle room. I would say, you know, it's better to do that if you can. It's basically like kind of doing step 3, I would say. Step 3. That's what I've done personally. You also will get into step 3 like much quicker. So if you do the normal funded account, you start out with $0. Like you start out with 0 basically like equity, if that makes sense. So let's say your first day in the funded account, you end up, you know, losing $1,000. Okay, now you're negative $1,000 in that account. You know, because they're not gonna like just magically give you the money. But if you do the pro account, you then start out with $5,000 like equity, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? Equity? It's kind of, yeah. I think that makes sense. You basically start out with like a $5,000 buffer versus starting out at 0. So I think it makes it a little bit easier, you know? Because you're already like, you're $5,000 up. Mike Thurston, we get what you mean. You think the shorts got squeezed there or what? I'm thinking those shorts got squeezed, baby. I'm thinking those shorts got squeezed this morning. All the guys in the non-member chat were like, I'm short all day long. I'm shorting all day. We're going lower. We're going lower. Well, you got to love the old chat indicator. Whenever the chat is very strong about one direction, you know it's time to do the opposite. I mean, it's kind of fucked up, but it works. Like, I could honestly probably just make money if I just did a poll every day with the chat. If I just went in the chat and said, all right, is it going up or down? And if everybody said the market's going up, I just do the opposite and then close my eyes, and I would probably make a lot of money. I'd probably make a lot of money if I did that. It might be kind of fucked. Would it be fucked up? Would you guys be mad if I did that? Just start a new indicator. So start a new indicator on TradingView. This is called the chat indicator. It's just literally a chart that just has what people think is going to happen. I think possibly get a pullback here like into the 80, 88, 85 level would be nice. On the 3-minute chart, kind of like pull back, hit that 21 EMA one more time for maybe another setup here to get through this is what I'd be looking for, kind of like that. I think that would be my trade. Problem with I don't want to buy this breakout right here because we're going to be running right into that 100 resistance. So again, it's just, you know, being patient. And there it is, that little breakout. Pushing up there, 98s now. You saw how nicely that the 21 EMA today playing out. Look at that. Up there to the 100s now. Would have liked a little bit more of a pullback there, but there it is. Up there to the 100s. 4,100, baby. From the 70s to the 100s now. We got a pivot point on the ES up at the 4,113 level for the ES right now. Pivot points, pivot points, pivot points. Pivot points. So there's that, like I said, a little bit of trouble there. Just kind of getting stuck right at 4,100. I thought that would pretty much happen. That's why I didn't want to buy that breakout. You got to think, like, you don't want to buy breakouts. You don't want to buy breakouts going into resistance like this. Like, you really, you know, it's like, you know that resistance is right there, 4,100. And you just got to be careful, you know, buying those breakouts like that. So, new members, let's go. 5 Mile, he's done. He's funded. Let's go. A bunch of resistance right now on the book map here at that 4,100 level. 4,100 sitting there dark right now. I think this kind of sets us up for a nice possible, get that pullback here. The Rooster. We have the Rooster as a member. Wow. You think that's the Rooster from... You think the Roosters in Hawaii are actually trading now? They started trading. The Roosters have evolved. The Roosters are now trading on YouTube. Literally, I think the Roosters have evolved. They've evolved. It's a Rooster in my back. Hey, wait. Oh, fuck. What if the Roosters got into my house in Hawaii and they're actually trading on my computer? Those fucking Roosters. Imagine I go home and I literally find a bunch of Roosters just hanging out in my house. They're a higher person. Look at how nicely that 21 EMA held right there. Ooh. That boner candle from the 79s up there to the 96 is just an absolute ripper of a move. Those shorts got squeezed, baby. Those shorts got squeezed. I am not in a position. No positions. Like I said, just waiting. I'll let you know. If I take a trade, I'll let you know. No trades. Only one trade so far today. That was earlier. Right now, just sitting back. It is Friday. I would much rather walk away with a $200 winner on a Friday than like even a $1 loser. Like I honestly, like on a Friday, there's nothing worse for me than having a red Friday. And I talk about that all the time. Like I don't want to do it. Like I don't want to fucking go into the weekend thinking about like, oh, I lost money, blah, you know, I just don't want to do it. So the SPY gap is closed. They closed the gap on the SPY. 4,100 acting as resistance right now. I'm not settling for a $200 a day. I'm just saying I'm not going to go, you know, do something crazy today. Doug, there's a link in the chat. There's a link in the description if you want to learn more about the chart that I'm looking at right here. This is the Lux Algo. Lux Algo Premium Smart Money Concepts indicator on TradingView. I've been testing it out, just kind of seeing what it's all about. It is interesting. If you see here on the 15-minute chart, look at the 15-minute chart, how we held. There was this fair value gap right here. We pretty much like bounced right off there when that algorithm sold down there. Look at that. The algorithm sold down there to that 70s and just bounced right back off when that news came out. So kind of interesting, you know, that this thing pulls back and pushed up there to the 4100s. I mean, I would say that pretty much everything that we've talked about so far today has played out exactly kind of the way that it played out. That resistance earlier there at the 88 level kind of played out, and then we finally get that break. You see that one, you know, kind of bounced on an overall trend. Right now, we're having trouble getting through this 100 area. We knew that was going to be an order block right there, having resistance. Above us is going to be 4,100. Still we go. 4,100s now. Squeezing still. Market finally making a move today. Trying to get through this 4,100s. Yeah, there's a bunch of indicators through. They have free ones as well on TradingView, by the way. Everybody's like, don't need it. I mean, guys, if you don't fucking want it, don't get it. I don't know what to tell you. God. Relax. If you don't like it, don't fucking get it. I mean, whatever. It's a $60 a month tool. Come on. Like, I need everyone to relax. Sage, I'm still, I don't like, Sage, I don't know why you're so worried about what I'm doing. I'm literally doing exactly what I always do. I'm looking at other stuff too, bro. Come on. Like, it's so frustrating that anyone would be upset that I'm like trying other stuff. I'm not changing what I'm doing. I'm just trying to be the best possible trader that I can be. It's insane that anyone would even be like mad about that. Oh, my iceberg indicators are not on today, actually. What the fuck? I wonder why the book map looks so weird today. Book map not show. For some reason, the book map wasn't showing the icebergs there. Right now, that 100 area acting as resistance here. Hopefully get a little pullback possible. After this 100 area, you got 41.12, 41.13 area being the next pivot point. The new PC is nice. The new PC, we were just fucking cruising, baby. Starship. Where do I see the pullback going? I think you would be thinking pullback-wise, kind of pull back into the 80s again, like 87 area maybe for a pullback here. Right where that pivot, not where the pivot, right where the 21 EMA is actually. You pull back here into this level, but then we can start to gain some traction for that move up possible. Let's see. Do we hit 85s here? 87, 85s for this pullback. So either way, I'm pretty happy right now because, number one, I did not buy the breakout here and saved myself money. What about a giveaway to have a member come on live with me one day? Oh, could get a little weird. What if a member kills me? Just murders me live on live stream? Some freaky Silence of the Lambs shit. Patrick, I want to wear your skin. I want to wear your skin, Patrick. I want to wear it. I want to wear your skin, Patrick. It is definitely bad luck to kill a ginger. I 100% agree with that. If you guys haven't hit that like button, help me out. Blow up this like button. We're live on YouTube. Currently 10:30 in the morning. Just sitting back here. I got a meeting today. This is exciting, actually. I got a meeting today to talk about a TV show. Could you guys imagine if I had my own TV show? Holy God. My ego would just be, whoo. If my ego's already big, it would be really big if I had my own TV show. So I actually have a meeting today with the production company. They're because of that, there's that, you know, that TV show on HBO called Industry. A lot of people have been really big into the whole like stock market, financial world stuff, and this company reached out to me about being on a TV show. It'd be pretty wild. I would probably be like, I'd be a real asshole on there. I wonder if it would be like an HBO show, so I could probably curse. I took the 8 EMA off of the chart today just because I wanted to just like really force myself to being patient. But let's see what it looks like today. Let's see what that EMA, the 8 EMA would look like if we had it on the chart just to see. Because yesterday the 8 EMA kind of fucked me too many times and I was just not stoked on it. What just happened? No, that's you idiot. 21. 21 there. We need 8 EMA on this one. What am I doing right now? I'm fucking everything up. 21. Change this one. 8 EMA. Make that one the yellow line. So yeah, I would say, you know, the 8 EMA. It's still there. I mean, it's still working, but that 21 definitely the bread and butter today. Remember, we do have a speaker at 12:30 today. There is a speaker. There's a Fed speaker. Fed Waller is speaking at 12:30. When will I visit Greece? I don't know. When will I visit Greece? What will I do? I'm going back to Hawaii on Sunday. Back to Hawaii on Sunday. I was only here for a week. That's how much I love Orlando. I was here for 1 week. I do miss Hawaii, to be honest. It's funny, I literally came to Orlando, got an apartment, built an office, and then I'm like, all right, back to Hawaii. Back to Hawaii, baby. I mean, my goal was basically to set it up so that I could easily go back and forth to Hawaii, go to Florida whenever I want, and just be able to trade and do, you know, whatever I want to do. So that was kind of my overall idea. You know, my idea was not to like, oh, I want to live in Florida full time. The idea is just to kind of be wherever I want to be. Also, there's going to be, you know, we have President's Day coming up next weekend, so I'm doing a little trip. I'm going to go to Maui. I'm going to go back to Oahu on Sunday, and then I'm going to Maui for that 4-day weekend. Or is it a 3-day weekend? 3-day weekend. 4-day weekend for me, but going to go to Maui, have some fun, and then, yeah, just relax and live in the dream, baby. I cannot figure out how to fucking uninstall Norton antivirus on this computer. I've literally tried everything. It will not uninstall. What the fuck? I do not want Norton antivirus. Get rid of this shit. Fucking mind-blowing. I've tried everything. I've literally tried every fucking thing, and it will not get off my computer. I uninstalled it. It's still insane. Just keeps popping up every day. And Norton. Like, get the fuck out of here. Overall, MACD, everything's still kind of staying bullish here. That 100 area, obviously, resistance. Do I like trading Fridays before the holiday? People think that there's like this superstition of like, you know, oh, certain days, certain holidays, like the market. Honestly, it's always hit or miss. Sometimes the market's hot, sometimes it's not. You know, sometimes we get a 3-day weekend, the market just goes straight up the day before the weekend. Sometimes it goes straight down. It's honestly like, I think it's too easy to like sit here and be like, oh, there's a 3-day weekend, President's Day, so Friday is going to be terrible. It's, you know, it's just, you can't really, you never know. You just never know. All you can do is wake up and trade the action. Can't figure out where my freaking head is here. I need to get it in the center. There we go. I got this new little thing as well. It's like a little, you guys ever seen these? While we're waiting for this move. It's like a carpal tunnel thing. You basically put it under your wrist. See how that works? Do like that. It's nice. I've been liking it because I feel like I'm getting carpal tunnel always in my because my hand's always on the fucking mouse. So it works. I spend too much time on the computer, so I gotta do something. But But yeah, you pretty much just like put that under your palm. One year of parkour. Oliver, you're something else, bro. Yeah, it slides really nice. It doesn't, you can't really, honestly, you can't tell. Like, I'm pretty used to it now. It basically just makes it so that your, like, wrist isn't like that the whole time. We'll do a Topstep giveaway today. Let's do it at 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock. I'm hoping we get one more good trade in here. What the fuck's, what's a vertical mouse? What do you do? How does a vertical mouse work? Like that? What's the vertical mouse? What's a how does a vertical mouse look? I gotta Google this now. I don't even know what a vertical mouse is. Vertical mouse. What does this look like? Oh, it's like kind of bigger, higher. That looks really weird. It looks very... You guys use vertical mouses? I feel like that would just like be very weird for me. So you're telling me the vertical mouse is the way to go. All right. All right. If that's what you guys tell me, I'm gonna go get me one of those things. Which one should I get? Any advice here? What do y'all got? Logitech. You got Logitech. Looks like Logitech's probably the best one to get. Does Razer have a vertical mouse? Because I have the Razer keyboard as well. I don't think Razer has a vertical mouse. Well, fuck! I can't have a Razer. I can't have a Razer keyboard in a fucking. I gotta buy it all different. I gotta change it. Right now, we're just going sideways here at this level. We're sitting right there, getting tighter and tighter. Kind of looking like we could possibly push through here. Kind of pushing. I don't know if the market's kind of just waiting for the Fed speaker or what, but right now, just sitting back here. James Hansen, no rush to jump in. I like it. I like it. No rush. I agree with you, my friend. I agree with you. If you guys haven't hit that like button, subscribe button, you know what to do. I got to tell you, it's time to party, baby. Right now, looking like possibly pushing through here now. Let's see. On the book map, we got a bunch of liquidity sitting up there at the 104s. So if we get through the hundreds, you would see like up there possible move through that 100 area here in a second. Still think we need more of a pullback though. Oliver, parkour for 6 years until he's tore his ACL after smoking opium. where do people come from? How do people find me on YouTube? They're like, this guy smoking opium. Yeah, my Instagram got deleted. I no longer have Instagram. I have an Instagram, but my real Instagram got deleted. It got banned. I guess I talked about the vegans too many times. Too many fucking times talking about vegans. So now my Instagram is just at not Patrick Wieland, but I don't really post on it, to be honest. I'm fucking over Instagram. Instagram can literally, you know what? You know what I mean? Instagram can literally, you know what, at this point. So Mark Zuckerberg, all those people can just, you know what. I mean, I was kidding about the fact that I was banned because of the vegans. I honestly have no, they gave me no reason to why I got banned. Like zero reason at all. So after having Instagram for 10 fucking years, it's just magically gone. I just literally log in. They're like, oh, your account's disabled. I'm like, cool. Sick. Awesome. Stoked. Lawrence, no opium for you. Hey, I would probably, you know, highly suggest trying to avoid the opium if you can. I would definitely try to avoid it. I've never done opium, but I'm thinking it's probably a good idea to try to avoid it. Yeah, I like Twitter more. I've been on Twitter a lot more than Instagram now, I guess. So. At least on Twitter, I don't have to worry about being, hey, Michael. Thank you, Michael. You're the best. Yesterday, Michael yesterday, he was supposed to win the Topstep account. He wasn't a member. I felt bad. I let the chat vote. It wasn't me. I didn't make the rules. You know, I made the rule that you had to be a member, but the chat voted, you know, and, yeah, you know, it is what it is. Look at this thing, just getting fucking tighter and tighter right now here at the 90s. What do you guys think? Where are we going? Let's see if we're gonna pull back into this 80 area. We pull back into this 80 area. That I think 85 would be, yeah, like that 80 or 85 area would be nice. Yeah, chat, what should I do? Go long or short? Long or short here? There is a, on the 3-minute chart, there is a fair value gap basically in this level down here. So you're looking at like right there. It's so weird living here in Orlando. I hear like sirens and police cars and fire trucks and stuff. And it's like, what's that noise? In Hawaii, I don't hear anything. It's like perfectly silent. All we hear in Hawaii is the fucking roosters. So right now, bouncing off that 21 EMA again. We hit that pretty much on the dot, 89. That 21 EMA coming up there. It was earlier down there, kind of 85 levels. So we're still holding here. I'd be kind of looking for this move up. The problem is we do have that Fed speaker at 12:30, so. Possibly get a little bit deeper. I'd love to see a little deeper here. On the book map, there is a buyer down there at the 86s. The 86 is on the book map, so maybe we get down there. I don't know. We'll see. Just being patient. No rush today. No rush today. You can see here on the book map right now, that 86 level down there. Can we get that 86 level to get touched? You got the point of control. You got the VWAP down there, 83, 84s. And that fair value gap, the low is 85. I didn't mean to put the 80 EMA on there. We're getting rid of that again, sorry. I think the 80 EMA is still valuable. There's still value there. But for me, right, like yesterday, I just felt like I was just kind of getting mixed signals there. The 21 EMA is definitely going to give you the best possible entries here. And there we go. Down there, the 86s now. Let's see what happens. Will we find support here? 86s, 85s. The MACD just crossed on the 3-minute chart. Yes, you are correct. So there we go. Into that 85 level here. Will they push it back up? Right now, trying to save it here. That 15 EMA on the 3-minute chart here, trying to save it. They're trying to save it here. Holding right now at that 88 level. And back up there to the 90s now. I always love when I get a no caller ID phone call. Like, who could possibly be calling me from a number that I don't know? I fucking wonder who it could possibly be. Like, I'm just going to answer it. Like, I'm not going to answer that shit. Get out of here, people. Get out of here. Ain't happening. I ain't answering that. It might be one of my ex-girlfriends, actually. It's definitely one of my ex-girlfriends. Carpal tunnel calling. Right now, MACD is bearish. The pullback here, we're still kind of looking for this area to hold here at the 80. I would say for the bulls, you definitely don't want to get below 80 here. The VWAP, everything right now at the 82, 84 level. So we want that level to hold here. Right now, looking possible bounce, but just kind of waiting. 15-minute chart. The hourly chart looking very much like a doji on the hourly chart right now. So that 5-minute FVG, the low is, yeah, still 85, same as a 3-minute. Fair value gap here. You see on the 3-minute chart, it's always interesting. If you look here on the 3-minute chart, 3-minute chart, where's it at? It's one. You can see, so there's that fair value gap that I'm talking about. The idea of kind of getting that pullback here to the 85s, which kind of is right where that 21 EMA is as well. So you're looking at, like, you want this basically to hold. We got the VWAP there at the 83s. I mean, we're sitting there. You know, it's there. So we'll see what happens here. We'll see how it plays out. I'd say technically it's would be a good place. I've never been a big fan of buying the dip. But if I was gonna buy the dip, I'd definitely be buying in this area. I wouldn't be buying, you know, I don't know. What's the best way to put that? This is an overall good kind of dip buy area is what I would say. To that 85s now. So right now, I'm trying to hold there at that pivot point still. So just watching here on the 3-minute chart, we start to push back up. I kind of like to see kind of where these 3-minute candles close at here now. So they need to, the bulls need to step in here and save this. Like, they need to save this 85 level. Like I said, the hourly chart right now is a massive doji candle. Anyone see the hourly chart? It's literally a massive doji there on the hourly chart right now. That hourly candle is looking very, very doji. Point of control as well there. So there's a lot of, look at this on the book map right now, a lot of buyers stepping in there. Look at that. You got the VWAP. You got the point of control, 84, 85 level. A lot of buyers sitting there. We got resistance to the upside here, up at the 90s here. If they can hold here 85s, I'd say we start to push back up. So should I order Chipotle today? I'm going to order Chipotle today. And guys, when I order Chipotle, just be ready because the market's going to go to the fucking moon. Get ready. What I'm going to do is I'm going to order it. I'm just going to go long. I'm just going to go long. Because then it's going to go up. I'm kind of pissed off because the other day when I ordered Chipotle, I ordered chips, and those fuckers didn't put the chips in the bag. I paid for the chips, but they didn't put it in the bag. I want a refund. Chipotle, if you're watching this, I want my money back. I want my 99 cents. Or $2.40 for the chips, actually. You fuckers. I'm going to order it now because we got that Fed speaker at 12:30. There's no fucking way it's going to take them an hour, over an hour and 30 minutes to deliver it. So I'm going to do it early. That's what we're going to do. We're going to be prepared. We're going to be prepared. All right, so we're sitting here right now. We're all hanging out. We got a couple trade, not much going on, but we're just kind of sitting back, waiting for this market to make a move. We got the Fed speaker at 12:30 today. We got a Fed speaker at 12:30. The market pushed up to the 100 level, and right now you can see just kind of sitting back here being patient. I just ordered Chipotle as well, so hopefully the Chipotle comes today on time. Right now they say that Chipotle is supposed to be here at 11:24, so that's an hour between that. Oh, market dumping right now through the 80s here. Woo! Let's get back to it. We're live on YouTube. It's 10:30 or no, 10:50. I'm vlogging and live streaming. It's hard. I'm doing it all, baby. One-man band. All right. So that 100 area just being too much resistance up there. We got stuck, and now we're pulling back. This is not looking so hot for the bulls. Now that we're below the VWAP here, it kind of changes things up a little bit. We're pretty much like right there in the middle of this action in the equilibrium area. Yesterday's low is down there at 78. So let's see what happens. Maybe possibly touch that 78 area again. The MACD on the 3-minute chart also looking very red here. See, that's like, sometimes I think like, honestly, like, should I just fucking short? Just look at the MACD, all right? Like, look at these setups here. MACD right there. MACD. I think what you have to do for the MACD, because you want to avoid these like choppy areas, but like, it's fuck. I mean, you could have literally got long at 10:09 and then took profit and then got short when that MACD crossed. I don't know. Like, I always think about, like, maybe I should just fucking just let that MACD tell me what to do. Because it would have, your MACD, that MACD cross was right here. So you would have got long, 84, nice little 10-handle move, 95s, easy. And then that second MACD cross was right here. So you would have shorted 95s down there to the 81s. So I don't know. The battle is real. These indicators, man. Now we're dumping. Look at this thing dumping right now. And what's interesting here is on the 15-minute chart, everyone always talks shit, but you know, here on the 15-minute chart, look at how we pushed up to that area, that order block area, got denied, and pulled back beautifully there. So right there, just giving you guys, you know, little ideas. Do I know exactly, you know, everything that I need to know about trading? You know, no, but interesting to see how this plays out. Right now, testing that previous day low. That's that 78 level here. Bouncing right now. They're off the previous day low, 79. So we're sitting back, we're waiting, and we're watching. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. What's this? I gotta remember. There's a setting so that my MacBook doesn't turn off because it's closed. Forgot what that setting is. So we bounced right off. Look at that. We bounced right off that previous day low there, which we just talked about. That blue line right here, we bounced directly off of that on the 15-minute chart here. That hourly candle is still just a massive doji. Right now, back up to the VWAP here. You can see we pulled back perfectly to that 78 level. That was that low of day from yesterday. The escape? What? The escape? No. Trying to do my settings. Displays. Ugh. If trading was only so easy that you could just go, hey, I'm going to buy here at that 79s. And hey, I'm going to short here. If it was just that fucking easy, right? We'd all be millionaires. This is the 15-minute chart right here. We would all be millionaires if it was just that simple, wouldn't we? If we could just magically be like, well, I'm going to short here. Yeah, perfect. Buy there. Perfect. Okay. I just don't really love this action because that, like I said, the hourly chart is literally just a massive. I think Oliver Goodlife is on opium again. He's literally on opium again. Rent a Lambo. See, the funny thing is I feel like even if I had a Lambo, people like wouldn't believe me. They're like, there's no way Patrick bought a fucking Lambo. There's no way. They literally, everyone would be like, nah, nope, didn't happen. It's not true. I couldn't even fake it if I tried. My favorite was people were like, he lives in a mobile home in Hawaii. He lives in a mobile home. in a mobile home in Hawaii. He's so poor. Market trying to show some strength to push back up here. We get back above that 21 EMA here and turn it into support. Get that MACD to cross up. Could be kind of setting up for that move higher today or here. Got 90 resistance there on the book map, so bunch of resistance there at the 90s right here. This 15-minute candle definitely trying to push back up strong. 15-minute candle trying to push back up there. Kind of a nice, I think there's a possibility, kind of like looking at this 15-minute chart. If we can get above 90s, I think we kind of start to squeeze up here. So let's see what happens with this 50-minute chart. If we can push above this 90 level, 89, the high on that candle right there. So over 89, try to get that push back up here towards the upside here. That'll get us above the 21 EMA. That would be the bull case. I just think that wick right there, very kind of telling to bounce off that low of day yesterday here. Very kind of telling. Kind of the 15-minute Patrick Wieland setup here, I would say. Right now, trying to push back up there on the 15-minute chart. On the 3-minute chart, trying to push through as well. That book map, all that liquidity there at the 90s. So through the 90 area, there's a 94, 95 up there liquidity-wise. So will they squeeze through 90s right here? We bounced off the VWAP there on the 15-minute chart. Got an iceberg seller right there at the 88s. Get this going again. The MACD trying to curl up here. I think we get through 90, a bit of boner candle to the upside here on the 3-minute chart. Possible boner candle to the upside here. Book map trying to hold it down there at the 89s. Got some sellers coming in there. Beautiful. There we go. Through the 90s now. Can we get more, though? That's the always a $1 million question here. I would say we start to push up here, start to trend higher. Some volatility there at the 90s again. That 15-minute candle trying to push through that 90, the 89 level, 90s there on the 3-minute chart, trying to push through here, getting back above the 21. The MACD trying to curl up. We'll see if they set up for the bull case. For the bulls, the bull case, there's some buyers trying to step in their 88s on the book map here. And the VWAP down there, 86s. All right, VWAP a little bit lower, actually. 84 level on the VWAP. Kind of watching this 15-minute candle. I want to see where this 15-minute candle can go, where it closes at here, or pushes at, to say. Kind of, again, testing that VWAP area here. Need that MACD to curl up. Need that MACD to curl up to show the bulls are back. She's trying to set up here. Got a big buyer there, 86.75 right now on the book map here. Clearing out to the 89s now on the book map here. For a second, it did. You can see they're battling right here, 87, 88 level. The battle is real. My favorite saying. He, he, he. The battle is real. $88 battling here. 88.50s. Iceberg buyer there at the 88s right now. Will he take it higher? Can he take me higher to a place where gone and seen? Still trying to push through here. 89s. That MACD starting to come up here. Let's see what happens. There we go. Through the 90s now. Beautiful. I'll do some karaoke. Karaoke hour with Patrick. New thing. Karaoke hour. Tune in for Patrick's karaoke hour every day at 10 a.m. 10 a.m. live karaoke. When we're not trading, we're singing, baby. So right now, I'm trying to push through the 92s. Beautiful. Currently long right now, trying to get this push up here. Through all this resistance there. Thinking possibly 95s is very doable here. Getting that breakout. The MACD about to curl up and get that cross here on the MACD. Can we push all the way 95s through this move here? Book map sitting there, watching that kind of 90 level here. Let's go all the way 95s, baby. Come on, give me that 95 push. We're going to take profit, kind of push through that 95, 94 level. Nice little read there. That MACD still very much wanting to go here. Got 93, the high so far there. What's great, it's like I said, it's just, here's the thing, is like, what do? Do you take the trade with your stop? You know, it's so in hindsight, it's obviously so easy to look at this now and be like, man, we perfectly bounced off of the low of day yesterday. So it's like, what do I do? Do I just fucking put my order down there, get filled, and then hope and pray? I've never been a big fan of buying those dips. But today would have been, you know, from the 78s right back up there 90s now. So the $1 million question. The $1 million question. I think we're going 95s here. Let's see. 95s on the book map right now, trying to push through there. It's funny because I literally said there was, not that I'm like sitting here saying I told you so, but we talked about that low of day down there at the 78s when we were pulling back there. So there it is. And now going, I think we're going 95s. I think we're going 95s, boys. So far, the high right now, trying to push up. The 15-minute chart gave us the setup. The 3-minute chart was a little lagging, but we still got that breakout there on the 3-minute chart. Now we need the MACD to get through here. Nice work, Dr. Shermanator from the 89s to the 94s. Cheryl, correct. Buying the dip. At one point, you could just close your eyes, buy the dip, and let it ride, but sometimes it's just not that simple. But I think we're setting up here for something to happen here. We get back the MACD now crossing. We push through this 95 level. We got 97s next. I'm not going to, this is obviously not financial advice, but I'm saying we're going through 95s. We're going through 95s, boys. What made me not want to short the pop? The fact that we bounced. Look at that 15-minute candle. Look at the 15-minute candle here. Why would you? I'm not going to short. I'm not going to short after we bounce back up there. Knowing that we hit the VWAP, knowing that we got that low of day yesterday down there, like, yeah, I'm definitely not shorting. I wouldn't have today. I wouldn't get short until we turned the VWAP into resistance, right? Like, I wouldn't get short until we turn VWAP into resistance and then get below that low of day again. That would, like, there's just no point in me getting short here. I mean, shorting earlier at the hundreds probably wasn't the worst idea ever, but you know, if you're shorting at the hundreds, your target's that low of day from yesterday. So you're like, you're short 100, you're looking for that low of day move, but then you see how they bounce back. So that's exactly what the, you know, smart money did. Shorts were shorting here at the hundreds. They got that move down there. They ended up having to cover quickly, squeezed it back up, and you know, there it is. There's that move. You saw how it just kind of squeezed right back up off that 78s. I jinxed us. I jinxed us. We hit 94.50. Whoopsies. We do have the Fed speaker coming out here. Fed speaker coming out at 12:30 today. Market could just kind of chop around until then. I'm sorry. I apologize. I jinxed us. It was all my fault. Just got denied. Fuck. Good thing I took profit. I'm out. Long there. What I would really like to see on the 15-minute chart is we get below the VWAP, turn the VWAP into resistance, because that VWAP really is like such a powerful thing. You know, when we're above the VWAP, it ends up turning into support, right? And then when we're below the VWAP, it ends up turning into resistance. So I live, God, I gotta stop talking sometimes. I don't know why I even talk sometimes. I was like, we're going through 85 for sure. That should be the new indicator. There should be a new indicator, the Patrick indicator, whatever. If I say we're going through 95 for sure, get fucking short, boys. All right, now we're pushing back up. We're pushing back up. We're going through 95s. We're going through 95s. I love my favorite thing in life. Like literally, I think one of my favorite things about like Instagram or about like Twitter or YouTube is people will like talk shit, right? They'll comment some like shitty comment and they'll say something. And then I just respond with like some really like just like, hey, thanks for the support. Thanks for your advice. Like, thank you for watching. And then they like delete their comment because they're like, fuck. That's my favorite is when they think that they're like going to get me to like get riled up. I just respond with the old, thank you for the support. And then they delete their comment. It's pretty funny. They're like, damn it. He's too good. On the day right now, I'm up $675. I still think I'm kind of like just really being really patient because I think after the Fed at 12:30, we could get a really nice move end of day. Kind of like try to get. I wouldn't be surprised like end of day if we don't try to push up here above the hundreds. I mean, you got the pivots up there at the 48s. You got 113 on the pivot, and then 148 after that. So like right now on the 15-minute chart, I mean, we're still holding this kind of overall trend on the 15-minute chart. So that trend started at 8 a.m. this morning. We've been ding, 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 ding. So I still think we test this pivot point today. I'm thinking we test that pivot point. What do you guys think? You think we go pivots today? Anybody? 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 I guess it really just matters. It just matters on what the Fed speaks. So I think if the Fed Waller is, you know, speaking good news, then I think we'll get some good news. So right now on the 3-minute chart, we're running into that resistance, that overall trend line here. But I think over this level, over 95s on the book map right now, that 95 level, trying to push through there. We're holding on the 15 on the 3-minute chart. We're holding. I agree. Get away from that SPY gap. I agree with you there. I agree with you. So like I said, next week I will be back in step 2 of, well, not back in, but I'll be in step 2 of the combine next week. But for, you can see like this week, I did the step 1, made $9,000 there on Monday in step 1 of the combine, and then just basically placed like one trade every day. I had to trade a minimum of 5 days. So right now, just kind of, this will be my 5th day today. So we passed step 1 in the first week. And I'm not going to jinx myself, but I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful that Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday next week, I'll be back in Hawaii. Got the rooster crowing. We can get through step 2 in 3 days. Like, my goal would be to get through step 2 in 3 days. That way I can show people that I got through the combine in a total of 8 days. That's my goal. We'll see. The rooster's here. How much does each contract cost on Topstep in terms of commissions? Commissions at this? We're going through 95s. I told you. I told you so. Ugh. Now it's going to get crushed again. $94.75 there on that push up. 95 is definitely looking doable for this breakthrough here. We do have an hour until Fed Waller. Fed Waller speaks. $95, $95, $95, $95, $95, $95, $95. So close. There's an iceberg seller there at the 95s right now. Problem is we're just stuck kind of in this area here. I'm at this point, like I said, I'm just kind of thinking we got to get through here, get over the hundreds. And then we think we have some maybe better action through here. Still on the book map, that 95 level, just wanting to get through there. I mean, it's just like chip. Through 95, you got resistance up there with hundreds after that. So you got some buyers stacking up down there at the 91s right now. Just being patient. Just being patient here. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. If you guys want to learn more about Topstep, there's a link there in the chat box. You can jump into the combine, start trading futures next week. Like I said, I'm doing the step 2 of the combine next week live on YouTube. My goal is to get through it in 3 days, hopefully. I mean, I'm not gonna make any promises, but I would like to just get right through it, to be honest. On the day right now, we're up about $700 on the day. Just kind of taking it patient, being patient. We've had a couple little setups, but nothing too amazing just yet. Also, trading with smaller size today. Just trading like 1-2 contracts today. Like I said, yesterday was definitely a battle, emotional battle. You know, I was not happy with my performance yesterday. That's for sure. So I didn't want to come in today and try to make it all back, or, you know, force myself to oh, I got to prove something, you know? And that's the worst thing you want to do, is try to you know, come back and you know, force yourself to make back the money that we lost yesterday. So I think if we get over that, look at that seller right there, that iceberg seller there at 95s. This thing, I don't see how it doesn't like pop at least to the hundreds. There's a big seller right there. 466 contracts traded. That one seller, he's just stacked up there. He's like, I'm not, you shall not pass. Gandalf. Fucking Gandalf up in here. Look at him. Look how dark that red is. But you can also see there's buyers down at 92s. Yeah, not a ton of volume. Volume pretty light right now. So I think everyone's just kind of waiting for the Fed to speak. Because the thing is, like, if the Fed speaks and says something, you know, bullish, bearish, the you know, the market's gonna obviously react to that. So it's Friday. Everyone's like, hey, I'm just gonna wait, be patient. No real rush. Point of control right now, they're at the 94, 95 level. Chipotle's almost here. I gotta go get it, I think. All right, he's here. BRB, BRB, BRB. All right, so the Chipotle. All right, so it's 11 o'clock right now. I'm excited for some Chipotle. market move? Did the market move when I was gone? A little bit. All right, that wasn't so bad. We didn't miss anything. Chipotle today was easy. We got it. The person was there waiting for. It's not rocket science, people. It's not rocket science. It's, you know, you just deliver the Chipotle. Done. All right. Sandra, I miss you too. We're back. I was on the elevator just like, oh my gosh, they're all waiting. And I got the chips. The chips today. Today's a good day so far. I don't want to jinx it. You know, I'm not trying to like jinx myself here. I just don't want to jinx it. But we got the chips. We didn't have to chase the Chipotle person. The market didn't move when I was gone. So, I mean, I think we're winning. And we're also green right now. I don't want to jinx my fucking self. I don't want to fucking jinx it, but everything is playing out exactly good so far. It could always change. That's the best thing about day trading, you know? At any moment now, I could just, woo, blow it all up. So we'll see what happens. But I'm honestly, like, I'm going to be very patient. Because I know I know there's a good setup coming, right? Like, I know there's something good to come. So I'm not gonna, you know, do anything stupid. I just don't need to force it. I just don't need to do anything. All I need to do is just be patient and wait. Be patient and wait, baby. Patience. You want to get paid, you got to be patient. So that's what I'm doing. Head and shoulders on the 3-minute chart. I kind of see that, right? Is that what you're looking at? 3-minute chart, head and shoulders? Going like this, like the neckline. The head, the shoulder. Yeah, I see it. It's there. Let's see what happens. It's got to hold. Got the VWAP right there. Again, that hourly chart closed. The last hour candle closed pretty much as a doji. So, like I said, we got the Fed speaking at 12:30. So really, at this, honestly, like I don't think anything matters in terms of price action here, because if the Fed starts speaking and he says something like, you know, Fed Waller just says something like, I don't know. If he says anything bullish or anything bearish, it doesn't really matter what the fucking technical analysis is, you know? So. I'm like, it's 11:30 now. We got an hour until the Fed speaks. My Nana just sent me a picture of some cookies. She made me cookies today, and you know I'm excited. She makes these cookies. They're called no bake cookies, and they are fire. I'm excited. I'm excited to watch that. What's a cool series to watch or movie? Have you watched the new Industry series on? Have you guys watched Industry on HBO? There's 2 series. There's two seasons of Industry. Actually, a really good show. I thought it was really good. Anybody? Industry on HBO. Pam knows about the no bakes. Yeah, on HBO, it's called Industry. It's basically like a hedge fund / bank. It's pretty cool. And Your Honor on Showtime is pretty cool. And they got the sex. That one, the girl, the like Parisian girl, the brown with the dark brown hair. I forgot her name, but that girl is definitely cute. See some boobies in there. All right, I'm gonna go to the bathroom here. Bad timing for a break. Bad timing for a break there. If you guys, people have been asking me, I guess we can talk about it now, but if you guys want to learn more about this little kind of setup indicator thing that I've been using, posting about, or talking about, there's a link there in the chat box. It's the all-new Lux Algo. Well, I say it's all new, but it is the updated Lux Algo smart money concepts. I really, not even so much for like the FVGs and everything, but I do like it because it basically gives me a lot of valuable information. You know, it just plots everything out. You can set it up so it shows you kind of automatic trend lines and all that kind of stuff. Like this right here, this little blue line thingy, this is basically like they call it a liquidity trend line. And you can see how we've kind of been pushing up here on the 15-minute chart, kind of bouncing off that trend line. Right now we're getting back below it. The VWAP's there. So there's a link there in the chat box. You guys want to learn more. They have free indicators as well on TradingView you can check out. So something to think about. What's cool is it definitely, like, it shows you, like, hey, there's this big order block here at the hundreds, and look at how that's turning to resistance. So I definitely think there's some value there. Market kind of just, I think market's just chopping around going into the Fed Waller speaking. So still, we didn't break that head and shoulders. Did not break the head and shoulders there. On the 3-minute chart, you can see it. Does Topstep allow to use an algo? I don't think so. The Lux Algo, it's an indicator, not really a, it's not an actual, I guess it's maybe an algorithm, I don't know, but it's not going to trade for you. Giveaway time, yeah, maybe. Let me eat my food first. Let me eat my food first, and then we'll do the giveaway. I gotta eat. I'm hungry. I gotta eat my food first. I'm gonna move. I'm not gonna talk much until something crazy happens. I'm gonna try to eat. I'm gonna move the microphone away so you don't have to hear me eating. I started watching a new show on Apple TV as well. It's called Blackbird. I think it's called Blackbird. Pretty good show. It's got the guy that's the guy from Kingsman. It's a pretty good show. I think it's called Blackbird. Pretty good show on Apple TV. I watched Ted Lasso on Apple TV. Yeah, Blackbird. Yeah, I like the show. The menu is pretty good too, yeah. I saw the Severance teaser or trailer, but I haven't watched it yet. What's the best shows on Apple TV? Best shows on Apple TV. What do you guys got? is how dedicated I am to the live streams. I'm eating while live on YouTube. I could just be done, you know, Friday, walk away, but no. Patrick's got to keep going. He can't stop. He won't stop. You got some new members coming through just to watch me eat. I like it. I'm a big fan of Yellowstone as well. Yellowstone, Game of Thrones. What else? Billions. Billions is probably like my favorite show of all time. I fucking love Bobby. I feel like me and Bobby Axelrod, yes, we're both gingers. But, you know, we're the same people. The only thing that I hated about the latest season of Billions was no Bobby Axelrod. Where the fuck is Bobby Axelrod at? I want to see Bobby Axelrod over in Europe just fucking doing lines of cocaine, partying all day. You know? Let's go. Put him back on the show. Put Bobby Axelrod back on the show. He's in Switzerland just fucking partying, baby. Todd, Mayor of Kingstown. Great show as well. I love that show. Yeah. Another good show. What do I do about a big red trade? How do I continue trading? Well, yesterday I had a big red day, $3,000 loss. You saw what I did today. I kind of just scaled back a little bit, you know, just focused on the plan. Right now, I mean, we're still holding here. I think they're pretty much just going to hold this until the Fed starts speaking. Like, look at the 3-minute chart right now. We're still holding this level, so 12:30. We'll see what happens after 12:30. Whew. Man, I don't know. I'm like it's nose ditching. But yes, this is a Coke in a glass bottle. It tastes better. I don't know why. Coke in a glass bottle just tastes better. If you think about it, looking at the 15-minute chart, like we really haven't gone anywhere. I mean, this was we opened up down here, and we basically just been bouncing around. We had some news come out there at 10 a.m., got that little push, but I mean, we're pretty much just very tight right here. So the market, I think, is just kind of waiting for Fed Waller. So we'll see what happens. I don't think there's really any reason to do anything until after 12:30. Got about 45 minutes. It's funny to think about, like, because In Hawaii right now, it would be, what, 6:45 in the morning in Hawaii right now? So I would be like not even thinking about eating lunch. So it'll be funny next week when I get back to Hawaii. Will I be like thinking about lunch at 6:30 in the morning? We'll find out. You can see here on the 15-minute chart right now. Look at this on the 15-minute chart, how tight we're getting. Expecting some type of move here. I mean, it's just like got this downward trend. We're pushing up here. So got the VWAP right there. We're tight there at the VWAP. If I was a betting man, I'm thinking we're going to move down here. I could be totally wrong. But if we can't hold VWAP, we're definitely going to hit this low on that candle. '84s supporting right now. Lose '84s, we're going to '80s quick. Come on, baby, do it. Tim Bible, welcome to Day Trading for a Living, baby. All you have to do is just sign up for Day Trading for a Living and you just get rich. Just obviously this is I'm joking, people, but maybe not. But kind of. But really joking. Wow. The mouse that Oliver Goodlife is using was used in the making of Wolverine and other films. What the fuck? Where do you find this out at? Where do you find this info out, Oliver? I'll sell you my mouse. Listen, I will sell you the original mouse that Patrick Wieland used in this live stream. I'll sell it to you. I think $300 is a very, very, very valuable, very good deal, actually. The VWAP right now holding on for dear life here. The VWAP wanting to hold here. We're actually like at 84 on the VWAP. The book map's a little higher, but I think we're more like at 84 for VWAP. 84 VWAP right now. Infinite scroll, baby. It has infinity stones. It has infinity stones, baby. Wow, John's going to gamble $5,000 on call options on the Fed. Oh, gosh. Which, were you getting calls? What calls you getting? Let's think about this. Let's look at the SPY. What calls did you buy? What kind of, what strike? Nah, once the Fed speaks, we're gonna get a move here. 100%. We're just going sideways because everybody knows that the Fed Waller is gonna speak. You know, he's gonna speak today. So 100%. Once after 12:30, we'll get a move here. Rod got short because John got long. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. We got two chat members battling it out. Oliver's got batteries from the movie. Wolverine of Wall Street. Lulu only wears sunglasses. People complain about me not wearing a shirt, and Lulu only wears sunglasses. I actually never wear pants during the live stream. Just only a shirt. You guys ready for the grand reveal? Hoo-wee! I got shorts on. I got shorts on. Just kidding. You weirdos. John said that the SPY is going to 409 today. Remember his words. All right, John, we're going to remember him. I'm thinking if the Fed speaks happy bullish or whatever, if he's bullish at all, I think I would say 140 today on the ES. Is that just very, maybe I'm just being way too bullish. Flying into Orlando Sunday, should you eat Chipotle or Chick-fil-A? Why not eat both, bro? There's normally a Chipotle and a Chick-fil-A very close together. So I'm thinking you go to Chipotle, get your Chipotle burrito, you go to Chick-fil-A, you get your chicken sandwich, and you fucking just two at the same time, baby. Oh gosh. Lulu dropping the bombs in the chat right now. I'm actually gonna do some research. Let's do some research on Fed Waller. Let's see what they say about Fed Waller. Is Fed Waller let's find out. Let's do some research on this guy. What has he been saying recently? So 2 days ago, there was an article right here. Fed Waller says he sees no quick decline in inflation. Inflation seems poised to continue slowing this year, but the U.S. Central Bank might be a long fight. There are no signs that food, energy, and shelter prices are moderate this year. I'm not seeing signs of decline in economic data, and I'm prepared for a longer fight. So I would say Fed Waller might be a little bear today. What else they got? There he is, Mr. Christopher Waller. Yeah, he said on Wednesday, he said warning the fight is not over and could result in a higher interest rates than markets are anticipating. And he said he does not specify his view on where rates are headed, saying only he sees tight monetary policy lasting for some time. So I would say he's probably bearish, old Fed Waller today. We'll see what happens. Currently 12 o'clock. Right now, down there, we touched that 80 level. Well, 80, 75. They're just gonna chop this thing around until 12:30. Watch, like 100%. They're just gonna chop it around. Let's see what he's speaking today. What is Fed Waller speaking about today? Let's see. What's today's date? Where does it say when it's fucking calendar? Here we go. Calendar. So 2:11, 2:10. So Fed Waller will be speaking on digital assets at the Global Independence Center Conference in California. Digital money, decentralized finance, and the puzzle of crypto. All right. And then what's going on next week? Anything big next week? Not much going on next week. So yeah, that's at 12:30 today. Fed Waller speaking. So, I mean, really, I mean, the stock market does benefit from inflation, right? Like, if you think about it, like, higher inflation means higher prices in stocks. So that's why they raise rates. They raise the rates to try to fight that, because instead of people buying stocks to get a return on their money, they want people to save their money to get interest on it. So they raise interest rates to try to get people to stop buying stocks, basically. Or like, they want to give people a reason to save their money and not spend money to push prices higher. Because pushing the prices higher becomes inflation, basically. And I think that's, that's like 2020. The reason the stock market went to the fucking all-time, highs in 2020 after COVID and all that was because, they were just printing all that money. Just printing all that money. And there was so much money out there. I had friends of mine that were literally like they had nothing to spend money on because of COVID, and they just started buying stocks. Everybody became an investor in 2020. Wow, Tim Bible coming through with $100. Let's go, buddy. All right. Finally, somebody coming through with a $100 bill. Now I can buy a steak dinner tonight. Fuck Chipotle. I'm going steak dinner tonight. $100 steak with my man. Tim Bible in the house. Wow. So Friday, Fresh Cash Friday. We might not be making a ton of money in the market, but we got a $100 tip. I'm going to put this in the vlog, Tim. You're famous in the vlog. Tim Bible coming through with a $100 tip on the live stream. Gotta love when the members give the support. Not that I ask people to give me money, but, it's always, I'm never going to be mad about it. Never going to be mad about someone hitting me up with the little tip there. So it's currently 12 o'clock. We're still live on YouTube right now. We're still vlogging. We're still live. We're still doing it. So right now we're up $700 on the day. We got the Fed speaking at 12:30. I'm kind of just hanging out. The market's just going sideways, so I'm going sideways as well by hanging out. So if the market wants to do this, that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to sit back and wait and watch. God, it's crazy to think that the Fed literally has $8 trillion. Here we go, through the 80s finally. I said earlier, if I was a betting man, I would bet that the market's going to go down here. So I feel pretty good about that little prediction there. Through the yesterday's low. So we are currently using the VWAP as a resistance there. On the 3-minute chart, you can see right now, getting that break to the downside here. We had that very tight move. We break to the downside. This is the Lux Algo, indicator suite that I'm using. If you guys are wondering, I know people are always like, "What is this? What is he doing?" It's kind of for me, I think it's cool because it just kind of does. It gives me a lot of information I don't have to worry about. I don't have to draw trend lines. Like it just puts it all there for me. So I don't know. It's maybe if you think it's something to check out, they have free indicators as well on TradingView. It's just Lux Algo, or they have the I think it's like $60 a month to do the premium. And I don't know why my green, I'm colorblind. So like yellow candles look better for me. Like the green candles are just like too muted, right? Like I feel like the green candles are like too muted. I just do yellow. I want them to pop. People are like, what is this, McDonald's? Looking like a McDonald's up in here. McDonald's, you have it your way, baby. So we broke to the downside. We were kind of had that like head and shoulders kind of formation that we were kind of sticking in since 9:30 this morning. We've held that overall trend. So we're breaking to the downside here. So let's see what happens. We get that push back up possibly. I'm still, at this point, I'm just like, I might as well wait for 12:30 no matter what. I mean, is it really worth it to do anything right now? I mean, the market's still pretty much in this range. I mean, we haven't really, like, really made a move yet. Oh. Head and Shoulders, one of the strongest detergents there are. Head and Shoulders, baby. So you can see this more. There we go. We opened up this morning. We pretty much opened up right here at this level. We opened up at the 70-80 level this morning. So we're just kind of sitting here. We got the break to the downside there. So that kind of, if the Fed wasn't speaking today, like if we didn't have that Fed speaking at 12:30, I think I would have, like, this would have been a really good kind of setup to get that breakdown right here. We had the MACD cross earlier. We got that neckline on this head and shoulders there, you know, the shoulder, the head, the shoulder. So that played out perfectly. One of the members in the chat talking about that. I'll give full credit to that head and shoulders idea, but it was there. Just kind of sitting back now. So now all we got to do is just kind of wait for, you know, our perfect setup here. We get this kind of push back up into the 21 EMA, and then we get that breakdown. You know, we just nice and easy. We know exactly what we're looking for. We don't need to guess, right? Why did I not think to short at the 4100s? It's just not that, it's not that easy. You know, it's just not, it's never that easy to just be like, oh, you know, in hindsight, it's easy. In hindsight, we could have easily been like, hey, short the 4100s. But it's just not that easy when it's actually when it's actually happening, you know? At least it's the way I look at it. What do you guys think? I mean, maybe this would have been a good spot to get short at that 95 level. When we made that kind of lower high, you know? Would have been like right here trying to short. I think I still have PTSD from yesterday. That's what it is. I got PTSD from yesterday still. I got chopped up yesterday, and now I'm just like, I'm not trading it. Like, I'm just like being very, I would say, cautious. More cautious than I normally am. And it is Friday. It is fucking Friday, my friends. And I'm doing a vlog today. Like, the vlog is not going to be good if I lose money. You know? So, yeah, the MACD did. I mean, on the 3-minute chart, we had the MACD right here. We had the MACD. So, yeah, the MACD was bullish for that push up to the 95s. We got the MACD to cross right here. We got back below that 21 EMA. So, you know, at the end of the day, obviously now sitting here, it's like, oh, well, should have shorted that break of the head and shoulders. Bam, bam, bam. So, you know, you wouldn't have been shorting until we broke below kind of like there, or kind of, you know, you're just like there, that break. But even then, it's like we only went from 83 down to 75, so. I mean, it's not that I'm afraid to have a red day. I would rather not have a red day. Let's just be honest, you know. I agree, Cheryl. See, like, this is a great, let's talk about it like this. Think about it like this, guys. On Monday, it was shit. Total chop. Tuesday, total chop, shitty. Wednesday, total chop, shitty, right? And at that point, like, I was mentally exhausted. I was, like, mentally, physically, just, like, I was so fed up with the chop. So on Thursday, when the market opened, I was just like, oh, fucking A. I was so pissed off because it was just choppy right out of open again. So, like, mentally, I just was like, I was so at a point where I was just spent, right? Like, I was literally just spent. So, I basically got chopped up on Thursday, and then I missed out on the amazing move. So, you know, when you have those 3 days of chop, 3 days of chop in a row where you just, like, it's a battle, you know, you're like, fuck, like, it's such a battle. And then Thursday, again, it was like such a battle. So you just like, I was just pretty much at that point, I was just fucked mentally. So, you know, it's when the market's hot, when you have like 3 days of like really good action, like it's very easy to be like aggressive. I'm like, yeah, let's go. Make money. The problem is when we get stuck in these choppy days and you end up losing money, you end up fighting the trend, you know, you're just battling. It just fucks up your whole trading mentality. And that's, you know, that's one thing that we really have to focus on is not letting ourselves, don't let the chop ruin our plan. That's like, you know, so just like Cheryl said, it's knowing that there will be the days where, like yesterday should have been like an easy, I don't know, $3,000, $5,000 profit day. But I let that morning chop just totally fuck me up in the head. So this is something to be aware of, you know? All right, so for the first time here, today, we are getting the cross. The 21 EMA and the 51 EMA are crossing for the first time since like 8:30 this morning. So now we go into the idea of, you know, looking for some short opportunities. There's like this like new YouTuber Twitter kid, and he's like just always like trying to like post little comments about me and stuff, trying to like get a reaction, and I just literally responded, "Stay in your lane, boy." I've been on YouTube since 2016, right? Don't come up in here and think that you're like, I'm new to YouTube, I'm gonna take over. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, you gotta take over. You know how many people have started YouTube channels and since 2016 have quit? I've been here longer than I would say 99% of the idiots on YouTube. 2020, everybody started a YouTube channel and became a fucking financial guru. So everybody can go fuck off. If you weren't trading back when there was commissions, if you weren't trading before Robinhood, I don't give a fuck. Get out of here. You're nobody. I remember signing up. I was on the wait list. I was on the fucking wait list for Robinhood when it first came out. Sure Trader, baby. Let's go. Guy Gentile called me the other day, actually. Literally called me yesterday. Guy Gentile, the owner of Sure Trader. Yeah, how many other YouTubers are getting fucking phone calls from Guy Gentile? Get out of here. Yeah, these kids, man, they got to respect their elders, you know? The OGs. I revolutionized this game. I created this game. This is my game. Fucking, I made this game. Ross Cameron, all these guys, they modeled everything around me. Literally. I was one of the first day trading YouTubers to ever put their face on a thumbnail. Go look at Ross Cameron's videos before 2016. Not one video with his face on it. Once I started doing it, everyone started doing it. I'm not saying that I was the first person to ever do that on YouTube, but I was one of the first people in the day trading world to do it. I took it from gaming. You know, my whole idea was like, hey, I'm going to gamify this shit. I'm going to be like the Dr. Disrespect of day trading. I bought eBay as an IPO. Oh gosh, that is fucking old. That's back in the old days, back in the dinosaur days. Hell, I remember I bought Nvidia. I bought Amazon when it was like $60. That was before the split. I was trading Nvidia back in the day when it was $20. Two-time champion of the day trading champion. Top champion, the tippity top. I've lost more subscribers than most people have ever gained their entire lives. And that's a fact. I know that for sure. I've literally lost like 75,000 subscribers since I started my YouTube channel. That's right there. Like that right, like I tell people, like, listen, until you have gained more subscribers than I've lost, get the fuck out of here. I got no time for you. I don't even want to waste a breath speaking about you. If you got 5,000 subscribers, get the fuck out of here. You got 10,000, get the fuck out of here. You got 50,000, get the fuck out of here. Back when Humble Trader was just a stripper and not a day trading professional. Back when she used to comment on my videos, say, Patrick, I love your videos so much. I want to be like you when I grow up. And I said, Humble Trader, just keep being humble, all right? I probably banned more subscribers than that. I'm not hating. I'm just telling people, like, to respect their elders, you know? To respect the people that paved the way for this shit. All those guys that started YouTube channels in 2020 when they, like, all the AMC stuff was going on, where do they all go now? Where do they all go? They're all fucking gone. They're all hiding in their basements, their mommy's basements, because they figured out AMC was not going to $1,000. I was one of the only YouTubers, one of the only fucking YouTubers that said AMC was not going to $1,000. Give me my credit. Literally, I got death threats. I literally had people giving me, like, I had guys sending me screenshots of where my house was in Hawaii. I swear to God. People were literally emailing me screenshots saying, I know where you live. Watch your back. Because I said that AMC was going to zero. What's AMC at today? Where's AMC at today? I don't even know. What is the price of AMC? Anybody know what the price of AMC is? Zero. $4.78. Fucking AMC's down 10% today. Get the fuck out of here. Literally, what the fuck? I told the people that sent me screenshots saying that they know where I live at, I told them that I have guns and I will shoot them in the face if they come on my property. So it wasn't a threat. It was just, you know, my protection. If you want to make threats that you're going to come to my house and do something to me, well, then I'm going to tell you how it is. I wouldn't shoot you in the face. I'd blow out your kneecaps. I'd shoot you in the kneecaps for sure. I'm definitely getting canceled now. YouTube's definitely canceling me. But this was all self-defense. I would never shoot anyone, first off. But if somebody, you know, if someone wanted to kill me, I'm obviously going to fight back. I mean, I get crazy messages all the time from weirdos. It's crazy. Like, literally, I've literally, sometimes I'll, like, ban people from the chat, and then they start emailing me, and I'm just like, what? Nah, you don't need to shoot to kill. If you shoot someone in the kneecap, like, they're done. Like, they're not going to come after you anymore. You know, like, they're not coming after you anymore when you shoot them in the kneecap. I guarantee that. Like, I don't know if anyone's ever been shot in the kneecap here. I haven't been shot in the kneecap, but if you get shot in the knee, like, you're going down. You're for sure going down. We got 8 minutes. 8 minutes until Fed Waller speaks. 8 minutes. This is what I love right here. So look at these. These are the comments on YouTube about AMC. Like, I posted about the trade thing, and people were just like, nah, AMC's going to the moon. This guy has no credibility. He sits here and insults a man. Has no credibility. The comments are amazing. The funny part is all the people that commented talking shit on the video about AMC going to zero, not one of them came back to say, hey, he was right. That's the problem. They'll never admit it. They'll never fucking admit it. All right, so we're waiting to see what happens. We got about 7 minutes here until the is Lambo Row. Guys, I'm telling you right now, anybody on YouTube that says they're making millions of dollars or hundreds of thousands of dollars, whatever it is, they're not. I'm telling you right now, like, they're just not doing it. So I don't know why people even question. I love everybody in the chat right now going, they're on Twitter reposting my comments. Undefeated, two-time champion, baby. Two-time champion of the fucking YouTube day trading world. At one point, I was going to do a YouTube day trader battle. I wanted to have all the day traders try to all trade for a week. But the problem was nobody that actually was like noteworthy would do it. They all were scared. Not one. Literally not one. EA Futures, wait, really? Your dad, Lambo Raul, lives in your neighborhood? Is this, like, are you for sure? His dad's a dentist. His dad, you know what my dad is? My dad's a construction, my dad has a construction company. You guys saw the video of my dad. He's not rich. My parents didn't give me a fucking penny. My mom overdosed on heroin, so that's where I come from. His dad's Dr. Smiles. Get the fuck, that for sure it's not real. I don't even. Waiting for, we're just waiting for Fed Waller to start speaking. God, like, this is the most cringy shit I've ever seen in my life. Like, do people buy this? Are you guys fucking impressed by this? Is anybody fucking impressed by this? Look at this fucking guy. This is the intro to his video. He's at an airport. Lambo. Look at this guy. Are you guys impressed by this? Come on. I hope nobody's impressed by this fucking guy. Is anybody impressed? Please tell me you're impressed. This is the guy. You think this fucking guy is making money in the market? Come on. Look at this guy. Come on. Not one person who makes real money trading is going out and buying fucking gold chains. I'll tell you that right now. I've met guys that are fucking billionaires, and they would not dress like this because they'd say you're a fucking idiot for buying this shit. You know? Look at this. Come on. Let's be honest, guys. The only thing this guy's doing is trying to promote his fucking broker right here. Look at this. He's promoting his broker. He's promoting his mentorship. People don't, there's no way, right? There's just no fucking way people believe this shit. I'm mind blown right now. Insane. It's not even a good investment buying a Lambo. At least a new one, maybe an old one. I don't know. I'm just mind blown that anyone would fucking believe that. Come on. 100%, the only money that guy's making is money from his subscribers. And the only money that I'm making is the money from I got 300 members paying $5 a month. Woo! Once YouTube takes their subscription cost, I'm fucked. I can't even afford to pay my rent. I always told my dad, why could my dad not be rich? You know, why could my dad not be a dentist? Why couldn't I be a trust fund kid? Life would be so much easier if I was just a trust fund kid. God, it'd be so much easier. I wish. We got 1 minute till Fed Waller starts speaking here. Dorian, just because he traded live doesn't mean anything, bro. Come on. The fucking guy's wearing 3 gold chains. You know, like, come on. Oliver. Because, guys, you gotta think about it. When we work hard to make money trading. You're gonna what? So you're gonna bust your ass trading, and then you're gonna go out and buy a gold chain, get 3 of them just so you can wear them, and then fucking stand in front of your Lamborghini. Come on. That's as traders, like we're smart with our money, right? Like we know that our money's capital. So why would I go out and buy gold chains in my money? Because I can't make money with gold chains. If I want to make money, what am I gonna do? I need to be investing. You know, I need to be buying properties, be buying businesses. I need to do stuff. I want money to make money. I don't know about you guys. That's the way I look at it. If I'm going to spend a bunch of money, I want to be making money. I got to get some gold chains and fucking neck tats. Michael Burry, Dr. Michael Burry, look at that guy. He fucking wears old, tattered T-shirts, and he made $1 billion after the financial crisis. So, I mean, what's gold's resale? I mean, that's a terrible investment. Gold's resale value, that's not a good return on your money. I do own gold, by the way. I do own some bars of gold just for long-term kind of safety net, but I do own silver and gold, by the way, but they're not gold chains. I don't think Fed Waller is speaking live, by the way. All right, so here's the problem right now. On the MACD, we're pushing back up to 21 EMA, but look at the MACD is bullish right now. So we got to be a little careful. We don't want to short when that MACD is bullish. There we go. Market is moving. Fed Waller, he's coming for everybody. Oh, guacamole. Well, they buy custom jewelry and then they have to sell it when they end up going broke. And then they sell it for a loss. Don't get too excited just yet, John. The market barely moved yet. Let's give it a little bit of time. Let's give it a little bit of time, you know. Crypto asset buyers, don't be surprised if the value falls to zero. Don't expect taxpayers to cover your losses. Well, I've never expected taxpayers to cover my losses, but wait, should I start expecting that? Should I start expecting that every time I lose money that the taxpayers are going to refund me? You think I can send a bill to the government for my $3,000 loss yesterday? Dear Biden, I lost $3,000 in the stock market yesterday. I would like to get a refund. Thank you. Please refund me. You know how Biden wants to cancel student debt? I think he should also cancel day trader debt as well. I think everybody that's lost money day trading should just get a full refund. You lost $100,000 day trading, no problem. Here's a full refund. What's up, backer? What's up? What's up? What's up with you? What's up with you? We're live on YouTube, baby. That's what's up. All right, so we pushed up there to the VWAP now. We're getting stuck at the VWAP here. We got that black line, the VWAP 40,084. Just watching right now. I'm just watching. Still not really any good setups yet. We had that little pop back to the upside, but we still need. Now the problem is we don't see how on the 3-minute chart, like we don't want to get long until the 21 EMA gets back above 51 EMA. So. And the problem is, like, we're just back into this range. I mean, look, this is all we've done today. You know? Could the market go up from here? Sure. Could it go down from here? Sure. It's just kind of fucked either way. The problem is going short right now. We know the MACD crossed. We had that little rip back up there. It's kind of just a shitty situation. And I'll tell you guys, there is nothing worse than getting chopped up. Like, there's just nothing. It's the worst. Like, I would rather lose. Like, my whole thing is like, I would much rather lose money on like a trade that I was like, hey, I think this is a good setup. I'll take the trade, right? Like, because every trade we take, there's always a possibility that we're gonna lose money. But like, just getting chopped up is the worst fucking way to lose money. You know what I mean? Like, that's literally just like the worst possible way to do it, to lose money, is to get chopped up. Yeah, I'm still up $700 on the day, $679 after commissions. Like, hey, if I lose $1,000 on a good trade setup, I'm like, hey, that's part of it, right? Like, I know that's part of the trading. But for me to like get chopped up fucking 10 times, you know, for $300 losses each time, like that's painful. Like, that's what hurts. That's when I'm like, God, you know, because At that point, it's not even strategy. It's not even day trading. It's just nothing but like emotion and just being an idiot. So like I share with you guys, you know, the emotion, the realness of it. If nothing happens before 1 o'clock, I think I'm just going to be done, to be honest. Hopefully, I'll be back next week in Hawaii. So I'm hoping that, like, fingers crossed that it's going to be madness next week. We just get some amazing action. Because I'm going to need it. For step 2 of the combine, I'm going to need some good action. That's the problem. Is like I'm going to be I'm trying to trade, you know, 3 days in the combine, step 2 combine next week. So I need action. So I can't make money if the market's not moving. That's for sure. What's crazy is I feel like literally just the other day, like just like a couple weeks ago, like I couldn't lose. Like I could literally close my eyes and no matter what, the market would do what I wanted it to do. And this week has just been a total fuckery. And it is funny because yesterday I talked about, you know, getting that gap fill. I was very adamant on getting the gap fill, you know, yesterday morning. Very adamant about it and just kind of blew it because of that chop in that first 30 minutes. And that's what I mean. The chop is just like, it's fucked, you know? So it is, I will say it is very weird trading in the middle of the day. I thought it would be cool to like be able to sleep in and wake up and then trade. But honestly, I kind of like the idea of literally like waking up and getting on the computer and just like trading. There's something about it. I think it's like it's just like you wake up, you just get on the computer and you start trading. Like you don't have any time to think about really anything. You're just like, bam, I'm live. Like I literally wake up at 4 a.m. and then I get live at 4:15 in Hawaii. So like I have 15 minutes to basically take a piss, put clothes on, and then I start trading. Like no warm up, nothing. Here in Hawaii, I wake up like 7 a.m. and I got like 3 hours to think about like, what am I going to do today? What's my light? What am I going to do today? You know, like I don't know. It's different. I think there's something about like just literally waking up and getting right on the computer. Yeah, I mean, I definitely should probably look. I actually took a shower before I trade in the morning. I went to the gym this morning. In Hawaii, it's nice, too, because I get done trading, and I have the whole day to do whatever I want to do. Like, I can literally go to the gym, go surfing. Here in Hawaii, here in Florida, like, when I get done trading, the day's over, you know? Why am I going back so soon? It just kind of played out that way. I don't want to fly during the middle of the week. I don't want to waste a weekday. I was going to fly back on, like, I think, like, 18th or something. Or, like, next Friday, I was going to fly back because I wanted to be back for President's Day weekend. But I don't want to waste a weekday because I want to be live with you guys. I want to be making money. So why did I come to Florida in the first place? I got an apartment in Florida so that I can start going back and forth to Florida, see my family. Just because the problem is, like, right now, if I didn't have an office in Florida, then I can't trade, right? Like if I don't have an office. So I couldn't really ever go to Florida during the week. But, you know, now that I have an office set up in Florida, I can just go back and forth whenever I want and just pretty much do, you know, whatever I want. Jump on a plane, first class. First class ain't bad. First 10 hours on a plane in first class, it ain't bad. You're eating good food, watch a movie, relax, take a sleep. I do have I got a couple nieces. My cousin has I guess not brother, but cousin nieces or whatever. I love C4s. I want that itch, man. I want to be itching when I'm in the gym. I want to be like a crackhead, just woo. Yeah, Florida is my primary residence. I've always had Florida as my residence. I'm from here, born and raised Florida. Book map right now, not looking very hot. You can see a bunch of resistance there, 84, 85s, 86s. How did I get into trading? Honestly, I don't know for sure. I was dating a girl in Miami, and her dad was big into the stock market. And I kind of just learned how rich people get rich. How do rich people get rich? They get rich by making their money work for themselves. Like, rich people don't spend money on gold chains. They put their money in investments. If you're like, hey, you can invest $20,000 in buying a gold chain with diamonds, or $20,000 to invest it and then earn, return on that. Car meet tomorrow. I gotta hang out with my grandma tomorrow. I promised my Nana I'd hang out with her tomorrow. She's 87 years old. She's turning 87 next month. Oh gosh, getting old. Look at this battle right now. It's just a battle. Market's not even moving. Yeah. No. Drone nerds, that was still a sore subject. Have I been to Europe? Oh, yeah. I've been around the whole world, baby. I've been everywhere. Europe, Africa, Middle East. Where else? Australia, Asia, South America, Central America. I haven't been to Afghanistan. I've been to Abu Dhabi, Dubai, Egypt. I wasn't a big fan of Abu Dhabi and Dubai. I haven't been to Turkey. I want to go to Turkey, actually. Turkey looks pretty cool. The problem with Abu Dhabi and Dubai was I'm just a loud, obnoxious American. And, that's, the worst thing for those. I mean, I understand. It's a different culture. And I'm like the antichrist of that culture. I'm like the exact opposite of what that culture is about. So I get it. I got nothing against him. Mexico City. I have been to Mexico City. It doesn't spend a lot of time in Mexico. Mexico, Baja, Tijuana, all those, everywhere in Mexico. Cabo San Lucas. Cabo San Lucas. I used to travel for work. I used to be a professional filmer. I used to film action sports like surfing and wakeboarding and kiteboarding and all that stuff. Iowa. I've been to Iowa, yeah. I've pretty much been to every state in America. Favorite place in Mexico? Probably there's a couple of pretty cool resorts in Cabo. But also, I forgot the name of it. There was another little town we went to in Baja. La Ventana. La Ventana in Mexico was really cool. I used to film with a red camera. I had one of the first red cameras. I had the first Epic for shooting 4K. All right, so I think I'm just gonna walk away. This is this is not happening right now. So I don't know. Is it worth it to sit here? Probably not. Let's do the giveaway on Monday. I feel like the stream's already dying down. Everybody's already done for the day. Let's do the giveaway on Monday. I promise we'll do the giveaway on Monday. I want it to be exciting. I feel like we're already past the point of excitement. Everyone's kind of over it. So that's what we'll do. On Monday, we'll do the giveaway for the Topstep account. I mean, we're literally just going sideways here. So we opened up pretty much at this level, and that's where we're at. Stevie Wicks, I'm down to trade the London. I'll be in Hawaii next week, so we can trade the London. It'll be easy for me to. It'll only be like 11 p.m. in Hawaii. It's going up. I mean, maybe it goes up, but where's it going to go to? Where's your target from here? 87, 90? $102 target? I don't know. I just don't want to. Like I said, I'd rather just walk away with $700. Do I think I could make more money? Probably, maybe. Is it gonna change my life if I make an extra $1,000 a day? Am I gonna like? Is it gonna change anything? You know, like, am I gonna fucking be rich because I made $1,000 a day? No, but I know what will make me upset is if I give back profit and I end up red on the day. Like that's gonna fuck up my whole weekend. And I honestly would rather pay $1,000 to not have a bad weekend. So yeah, I'm just gonna stay out of it. I just don't think it's worth it. So like kind of again pushing up there the VWAP. Yeah. I appreciate you guys. It's been fun. It's currently 12:48 right now on the stream, and I think I'm going to walk away. Just be done with it. I'm going out to dinner tonight. Tomorrow, going to the Magic game, little basketball. Anybody going to the basketball game tomorrow night here in Orlando? If you are, hit me up. I'll see you there. But, yeah, just going to enjoy the weekend, and then I'm flying back to Hawaii on Sunday, so I'll see you guys next week I'll see you next week. I'll be in Hawaii the Monday morning. All right? Yeah, so I'm using the paid indicator. The Lux Algo Premium is the indicator that I'm using. There's a link there in the chat box if you want to check them out. But they also have a bunch of free algorithm Lux Algo thingamajiggies or whatever as well. So this is basically what you're seeing here on the chart. I like it. I think it's pretty cool. I might, try to use it more and more, figure out the best way to use it. However, I think there's value there. And, yeah. Market still just kind of chopping here. Not really going. And there it is. So I'll talk to you guys on the flip side next Monday morning. We'll talk Monday morning next week. All right, I'll see you guys then. 9:15 a.m. Eastern, 4:15 here in Hawaii. Well, in Hawaii. I'll be back in Hawaii. See you guys then. All right. Have a good weekend. Hey, it's also Super Bowl weekend. Got the big game this weekend. So anybody, what do you guys think? Who's gonna win the Super Bowl this weekend? Anybody? What you got? What are you betting on? I want to know what everyone's betting on so that I can do the opposite. I don't really bet on football anyway. The Chiefs, the Eagles. Uh-oh. Looks like we got a divided crew here. What is a Super Bowl? It's a Super Bowl, man. It's called a Super Bowl. I'm going to be on a plane during the Super Bowl, so I'm happy about that. 50-50. 50-50. We'll see. All right. Again, big thank you guys, as always. It's been fun. I felt like today was just a good day to get back into it. Yesterday was definitely a battle. I went through it. You guys saw the emotions. You saw it all going down. You saw, it's real. This is all real. We're doing it real live here on YouTube, showing you guys the ups, the downs, the battles, and hopefully you guys are enjoying the content, and I'll see you guys next week, 9:15 a.m. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button you need to do, and yeah, up on the day right now, we're up $700 on the day. Nothing too crazy. No losing trades, actually. Or actually, it's one $25 losing trade. So $750 on the day here. Just to show you guys for the transparency. $750 on the day. Total P&L $679. So overall, we had one losing trade. And it wasn't even a losing trade. It was just like a break-even trade, basically. So, nice and easy. There it is. I'll talk to you guys on the flip side. Peace to the Middle East. I think you can see it, right? Yeah. Trading small size today. Definitely different than I normally would, but just wanted to put some green on the board today. I'll talk to you guys later on. Peace. So, wait. How do I do this?